bless. Concerning concerning how we look. I look stunning. Ah, thank you. Are you saying it to boost my morale? Because now here I sit, in chop, they do everything where they do since morning. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon. It's afternoon. Morning, mi ò kí ń tán. Mo ń sort out àwọn nǹkan kan. Anya o, I will not call your name. I will not call your name. You want to do pass me not to gentle Savior. Our Sam. Hey, mo rí yín o. Ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta. Àwọn brother tèmi tipẹ́. How is family? Good to see you. Mo wà lórí YouTube ní ẹ má bínú o. Orí YouTube and Facebook. Ẹ jẹ́ n gbèsè ẹgbẹ́ ara wọn. So mi ní máa ṣojú báyìí. Kọ́rùn mi máa kàn. Our Sam. Ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta. What do you mean? You say you mean it, ma. Ah, okay. Okay, thank you, Michael. I take it as a compliment. Thank you. Anyawu, I will not call your name. Ẹ̀yin wà ẹ̀yin ará Jimbo lọ́dọ̀ yín yẹn ná. Ẹ̀yin wà kálíkálí. Táìmù yín yàtọ̀, ó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo ayé. Ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta. Tutuola Ahmed, you are on YouTube this afternoon. Wá sí Facebook. Ẹ kọ́ yín, well, you can come into this room. Bí tó bá gbà yín, gbogbo ayé. You go anywhere you want. Anyawu, I will not call your name. I will not call your name. Ali Abubakar, you Bombay person, I don't see you. Oluweke, I see you. Lee Joka, I don't see you. Likita, I see you. Olanike Oyebola, I see you. I no go. Let me call names that I've never even called. Lami Conrad, I don't call your name well for this page. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Michael Abiodun, I see you, Jere. Bukola Shobaya, they always call your name. No, it's not my fault, oh. It's not my fault. You know, you don't get to see some names, and because of time, once I don't call, reach some minutes, at least you get us ready so people can join. Happy Sunday. Esther Kezua, my sister. That's my schoolmate too. We went to the same school. Esther Kezua, how are you? Shalafiani. Priscilla, how are you? From Nova Scotia. Wow. How are you? So good afternoon, guys. Happy Sunday. How is your Sunday going? Monday is almost here. I hope you guys are ready to start work. Sunday is gone. Want to go offering and tithe? They don't collect offering and tithe. Pastor don't settle himself. Pastor don't settle himself for the next 1 month. They don't collect offering and tithe. But we have to go and work. So how are you guys doing? I hope you are doing great. I hope we are doing fine. So good afternoon, welcome. My name is Auntie Aduni, and the name of my page is Real Talk with Auntie Aduni. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. If you are not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, this is an opportunity for you to subscribe. I talk on religion, on the hills and the other side of religion. That's what I talk on. And sometimes I talk on relationship, family issues. And this is one of them. For people on Facebook, thank you for joining me. Thank you. Thank you for following the page. Thank you for all your water. Where you they give me. You they give me, I they give you back on Facebook. And hate me or like me, you will come to realization of what I'm saying one day. Either you, somebody who knows you, somebody who is close to you. So I want to say thank you for staying tuned. Now, Kumbi say, "Padi àwọn pastor." Now, so one of my brother just say this afternoon, say, Auntie Adunni ọkọ àwọn pastors. I say, Isonu. He say, no, it's not Isonu. You are doing great. They even say maybe they will interview me. Hey, they want to interview Auntie Adunni. All right, let's go there. Anyway, we are talking on family this afternoon. There was this issue I treated yesterday. Quinta, how are you? From Cameroon. You're welcome. Thanks for following the page. So there was something we spoke about, we discussed yesterday. This is a follow-up on it about Nigerian couples in diaspora and their families back home. Remy, hola, ¿cómo está? You know why this TikTok is scaring me? There are some things you will mention. The next thing is TikTok will tell you, say you don't overstep your bounds. Okay, you just watch the Olumba video. Go and watch one TikTok, one reel. Let me even remember to put that reel when I finish. There is this reel I put on Facebook now. Mo ti rẹ́rìn yo, mo kàn rẹ́rìn wo gojú mi. If you all the kini tí mo fi nu ojú, mo rẹ́rìn. I was laughing so hard. I don't have not put it on YouTube. A reel. Go and watch it on Facebook. Ẹ fẹ́ rẹ́rìn pa. Religion. Show m bonu e show m lucky. Anyway. Auntie Olanike mo rí yín. Títúwé Babalola, you're welcome. So let us talk. Thank you, Mary Otuyemi. Love you guys too. You are the reason why I keep coming out. If not, all these pastor children for don't chase me come out. They will not bully me. You know, then they have to enforce. They won't enforce. As I don't greet them on for enforce. Or Biziola, Ekujo Meta, how have you been? Wow, I'm seeing some of my old follower. Biziola, where have you been all this while? Anyway, I hope you are doing great. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been so long. So long. Thank you. Pius say, Auntie Adunni, the power must change and power must change and oh yes. Power must change and oh yes. Power must change and oh yes. From all these wicked pastors, yes. Power must change and oh yes. From all these wicked pastors, oh yes. Power must change and we have to collect that power from them. Somebody was telling me this afternoon, say Auntie Adunni, wọ́n gbà wá. I say yes, wọ́n gbà wá. He said especially our generation. I say yes, our generation wọ́n gbà wá. But he said, wọ́n ti jẹ lọ. I say, láti gbà wo? They don't jẹ lọ tètè. Àwa là ń count our loss, not a blessing. They will say, count your blessings and name them one by one. They are the one counting blessings. Today, we are the one counting what we lost to them. Somebody like me, if I remember wetin I lost, I know they their mood this afternoon. No carry me go their side. You know, say when I go their side, me MC up NEPA. Irú orúkọ wo leléyìí? Ẹni pa mí lórí social media. Somebody said, somebody said his name is MC orúkọ yẹn dà. Sample MC up NEPA. And Facebook allow you to use the name. Oh my God. Anyway, let us start. We have enough people to start with now. When you see me do this, is to allow people to join us so they can follow us. Yes, I'm live on YouTube. This is live. For real, this is live. I can read your comments. I'm live. Okay? I'm live. So good afternoon, guys. Thanks for joining me. Yesterday, we treated a topic asking questions about a particular Nigerian woman who was said to have abandoned the husband in a nursing home in Canada. And we are trying to see, if we can get across to her. And probably, even we agree the relationship has broken. They have 3 kids together. And we are not blaming her in no totality for what has gone wrong. But we are just asking if she could show some empathy and because anybody can, be you. So up till now, I was able to connect with some people, prominent people in Canada. I was able to connect with some Nigerians in Canada this less than few hours ago, and I spoke with some of them. Thank you for that, my brother, that gave me those connect numbers to call. You know yourself. I appreciate you very well. Ada Easy, I see you. Thank you, Abajon Tech. So I was able to speak to some of them, and they told me some bitter truths about the situation. There was somebody that was supposed to help in that situation, and that person said, Auntie Aduni, I am not going to meddle in this case. I said, why? And this man told me a lot of reasons that I was able to say, oh, you are right there. I put up a post earlier today. I said, marriage is not so hard. We are the people that make it so hard. If marriage is that bad, then why is everybody getting married? Then we shouldn't get married. Thank you, Abidemi. We get married back home. We are used to the system back home where men enforce things. If you want to be a man that will continue to enforce, if you want to be a man that will be what name will I use for you, Timinigba strike, it is better for you to stay in Nigeria, or you allow your woman, Memphis, you are welcome, my brother, or you allow your woman to stay back in Nigeria while you travel. And whatever comes out of it, know it was because you didn't want, because you couldn't manage it well, or both of you could not manage it well. We have people here in diaspora. At least I know one or two people, not one or two, more than two. I'm just using it as a phrase. One or two people who are in abroad here that their family are so solid. They are couple and it is working. Are we saying they don't have issues, they don't fight, they don't have quarrels? Of course they do. But they are able to manage each other very well. But when you now come to abroad, and both of you, especially in a country where you know that the law favors the women more than the men, and you cannot calm down for a woman, honestly, you're going to get into trouble, and things are going to be messed up, not only for you, for your wife, and for the children, that you are struggling so hard. Remember everything we are doing. If you say children, you don't bother about children, that you will know that then you shouldn't have children at all. Once you have children, it's your responsibility as a parent, father and mother, to make sure those children grow up the perfect way they are supposed to, at least to the best of your ability. Physically, emotionally, mentally, every balance you have to give them to face the world starts from the home. But when the home now scatter, they say when they remove Igwe from palace, or when they conquer Igwe, which is supposed to be the husband of the house, the head of the home, if that husband is conquered, either you give in or you allow things to be messed up, or both of you somehow. At the end of the day, John Fresh, that's your own decision. Okay? It doesn't mean people are not having marriage beautiful. Everybody, whoever, if you have been wounded, you can't say because people are going to WAR and people become wounded and they fight people, then it will stop. Or they will stop recruiting people to go. They will continue to recruit people and people will continue to volunteer to go. Okay? It doesn't mean that everybody that is going to fight when they go to the front WAR front. A lot of people are going and they are coming and they are becoming heroes. They are coming back and they are being celebrated. They are called veterans for a reason. Okay? Some will go, get wounded, and they will still be proud they were part of it. Okay? Going into marriage is like going into an unknown destination. We should not discourage people. We should not discourage the young ones. Let me tell you, I was able to discuss with these my brothers. They are men. and they spoke the truth that most men will not face. And that's why I'm doing this. These people I spoke to are men. Wọ́n ṣe obìnrin. Tá a bá sọ wípé because wọ́n jóbìnrin náà ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, ọkùnrin làwọn tán sọ̀rọ̀ fún mi. And they face the fact that many Nigerian men will not love to face, do not like to face. Because you are used to the system back home. The system back home allows the men to be 100% in charge without the woman input in most homes, not in all homes. Some homes allow the woman to have a voice, but majority of homes, the women do not have voice. The women are not allowed to talk. The women are regarded as a nobody. We all know how it rolls. So let us face that reality. I am talking about people who want to relocate now. Stay in Nigeria if you love that attitude. Stay in Nigeria and continue that attitude, or leave your wife back home if you are going to travel. Okay? Leave your wife back home if you have to travel. Now, I spoke to these people. I said, please, I am trying to find out how we can get access to this woman, please, so that we can talk to her. I am going to protect her privacy. I want to discuss with her. And, you know, if she can connect to the family of the man, let them have access to this man if he's still alive. And this man that is supposed to help, that has ground in Canada very well, that knows a lot of people. He said the first day he heard about that case, I said, why? He said, because Oriyomi does not know how things play out. The police cannot just arrest that woman. She has not done anything. Okay, the man is in court. He's in hospital. She has that right to say, in a developed world, to say, I want to be part of it or I don't want to be part of it. That what they needed to do was to prevail on her instead of, Boshen Deruba and everything. That even if she wants to talk now, she might not be able to talk or come out to say what is going on, the way things have gone. I said, I want to hear. Then I can bring it out. So, Boyoma Jekin more, connect me to her or not, I don't know yet. But I'm just telling you the updates. And because I have heard about this kind of a thing several times. So they told me, they said, you don't know what is going on. This men, they told me that most of this couple having problem abroad, trace it back to their family back in Nigeria. I said, how? This man said, most of couples, most of this kind of cases, he said the case is rampant. Shebina, at this one we hear, that many do not come to social media. And the men, they don't buy. Many of them don't buy. He said most of them now on top of standing, then they buy out of depression. And I've heard of a case of a man that the wife chased out. The wife chased the man out during cold. The man, out of shame, doesn't want to go to his friend's place, or whether he don't go to his friend's place several times, it has become embarrassment for him. He doesn't want to go to them. He now slept in the car. Inside the car, in the morning when they wake up, the woman saw that now inside car her husband sleeps. So he be no tears soon. She now was like expecting him to come in. This one is not a story. This is something I know. She was expecting the man to come in. The man did not come in. By the time they went to open the door, once he reached, the door was locked. They had to call up emergency to come and open the door. The man was gone in the car. So this man told me, said he doesn't want to meddle in the case. That when the case first came out, he heard about it. That number one, the woman is the next of kin of the woman, of the man in Nigeria, in Canada. That the question people should be asking is, what has the family done to the woman that is making that woman not to want to have anything to do with them? Yes, I feel so much. This is a man talking to me, not a woman. He said he has handled so many cases like that in that Canada. He doesn't want to put his hand again. He has meddled so much. He has seen more than enough. He doesn't want to meddle in that kind of case. Because most times, families are the issues back home. That will put pressure, that will cause wahala. At the end of the day, they will still be the one to go to social media and be crying up and down. That what could make a woman say, I don't want to deal with this family anymore. And this is somebody she has her 3 kids for. So this man was now telling me of a particular case like that. God bless you. Even his sibling in UK. Kí ló ṣe fún? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Because these are people that could help us to only get contact of woman yìí. These are people that are well grounded in Canada. Tó ti pẹ́, tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ a lot of people. Only 1 or 2 calls, they will get this woman's contact. They said no, they are not going to do it. Mo bẹ̀ wọ́n ní no. Wọ́n ní tó bá ti kú òun ló ní nǹkan ẹ̀ kó lọ sin. They said they are not going to get, they are not going to mend. He said most times there will be cases of a man even falling sick. By the time the woman is calling home, already the family is having trouble. They are fighting the woman already. And he cited many cases like that. He cited a lot of cases that he was fully involved, whereby the man is not feeling okay. And sickness in here, probably they were managing it between themselves as a couple. Tele. I'm not talking about these ones again, no. I'm talking about other ones that this man said he was a witness and a party to. Along the line, they were the person will be falling sick. They were managing it. At least on this high blood pressure. Family, you will be managing it quietly and silently. And within a twinkle of an eye, that high blood pressure could be something else within a few hours. Within few hours, anything could change. And think about change. At that time, of course, you are to involve your family. The husband is supposed to involve the family. The wife is supposed to involve the family. Call them. Ara lágbájá ò yá o. Ara ọmọ yín ò yá o. That is both the wife and the husband. Will have contacted either 1 or 2 of the family. But none of the family members was involved in this case. And I'm like, even at that, ó yẹ kí wọ́n máa yí tí ẹ̀yìn ro ọjọ́ kan mọ́ra wọn. And the man said, àwọn ò mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn ò ní dá síṣẹ́. Mo léléyìí ga o, eléyìí ga o. Now, as it is, we will just continue to be hopeful. And I'm still using this opportunity. If anybody that knows this lady can get this video, I am still using this opportunity to appeal to that lady. Kí lorúkọ again? Abímbọ́lá Bọ́láńlé Gbémisọ́lá Gbàdàmọ́sí. I am still using this opportunity to appeal to her, to get across to them. Canada ló wà, kò sí nǹkan tó lè fi ẹ́ ṣe. Forget pé bóyá whatever. I will still appeal for her to get across to them. Èyàn kì í wí síbẹ̀ kó kú síbẹ̀. Okay, you can call me. Do you want to call now, or is it a private information? Okay, send me a message on +1 347 261 5455. You can send me a message on that. I'm still appealing to the lady, and hopefully we can still get. I'm not stopping on it. I'm still hopeful that probably we'll get somebody that knows this lady, so that I can have one-on-one talk with her and talk to her to please get across to the family of that man. Ó kú ni, ó wà láyé ni, kó jẹ́ kán mọ̀, kó ro báwọn parents, the parents are old, they are not young, kóun náà dẹ̀ rò póun náà máa dàgbà ńjọ́ kan. We are not saying wípé ó jẹ̀bi ọkọ ẹ̀, we are not saying wípé ọkọ jẹ̀bi ẹ̀, we are just appealing gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ to get across to the parents, because àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ that called me and spoke, they spoke on a lot of things and what is going on, wípé ìwọ̀nba la máa dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́, wọ́n láwọn ò mọ̀ wọ́n rí, pé but it's a thing tó yẹ pé tó bá fẹ́ mọ̀, tó bá fẹ́ get contact ẹ̀ wọ́n á get ẹ̀, but àwọn ò ní dá sí, because they have tried to meddle in things like that, ẹ pé táwọn bá máa gbọ́ details ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn máa ń yọ ọwọ́ àwọn ni. Now going back to families, a lady called me sometimes ago, I think about 4 months ago, yeah, precisely 4 months ago, on this my page. She saw my number and she called me. I think I treated a topic of relationship, and she called me. She said, "Auntie, please, I need to talk to you." Most times she sent a message and I was able to see her message, and I called her back, and she told me her story. I won't go into the details, but what she told me, I'll try and so she won't know, because like I promised I was going to protect her privacy when she told me, and when I'm to, if at all I need to use her case as a case study, I'll be very careful. You bring somebody into America as a man, as a woman, immediately, especially this is common with men, very, very common with men. And I hope somebody that wants to travel out, somebody that is planning to travel out, or somebody that just newly relocated will take a cue from this story that I'm about to say. In as much as this man's story is very pathetic, gbogbo abiyamọ, somebody, she has not committed any crime. Ebziba, yes, I will agree, but she has committed a crime against humanity. Please, let us put ourselves in a situation of, okay, Ebziba, I've been seeing your comments since yesterday. If you are in the shoes, tó bá jẹ́ pé obìnrin, not you, sorry, tó bá jẹ́ pé obìnrin, if it is the other way around, will you say the same thing? Tó bá jẹ́, if it is the other way around, if it is the man that abandons that woman in the hospital, how will you feel? And they have kids together. They, okay, let's just put one here, be one together. Wọ́n fẹ́ra wọn, wọ́n mọ̀ra wọn rí. How will you feel? What are you going to say? Are you going to be saying what you are saying? If it is the other way around. Tó bá jẹ́ pé obìnrin ló wà lọ́spítù and you, ọkùnrin yẹn, the man now abandoned the woman, how will you feel? Are you going to be saying what you are saying? Nobody is saying they should continue to befriend themselves or marry each other. But we are talking about having humanity for others. For all time's sake, if there is for no reason, for all time's sake, won't you go and see that person? Láti lọ wà láfíà ẹ̀. Since he has become somebody that cannot talk, won't you take it upon yourself to call the family and said, "Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá ẹ mọ̀ o. Èmi àtọmọ yín, I don't know if you know, me and your son, we are not together again. No, this is what is going on with him. Your son is in the hospital. So I want you to know, we are no more together. I don't know if he told you. Because it is possible that the family did not know that these people are not together. It's possible. They might have separated for some time, and the families don't know. You know, many people do this. You have been separated from a man or a woman and you will not call them. The number is +1 347 261 5455. Hold on. Ebziba, you say a lot of women in Nigeria go through much pain in the hands of their husband in Nigeria. When they come here, they know their right and stand on business. Then it becomes a problem from the men. Then, Ebziba, why can't they divorce the man in Nigeria before the man say let's relocate? Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin, ṣé ẹ máa kọ́gbọ́n o? Ẹ máa kọ́gbọ́n o, ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin. Can you see comments? So why can't the woman divorce the man in Nigeria? So in other words, you wait for the man to use him to relocate, to now show him shege. Ó bá parí. Ẹ má jẹ́ ìsọ̀rọ̀ jù. Kí wọ́n rẹ̀ pa nǹkan àwọn ọkùnrin lóró. So you wait for the man. You stayed. You pretend while he's doing shege for you. What if you buy in the process of doing shege for you? You don't love yourself. If you love yourselves, you will not stay where they are showing you Shege Pro Max. You will pack your load and leave and make something out of your life. Can you see what we are becoming as a people? I agree. I agree with you that back home. So this is a lesson for everybody. Like I said earlier in my post in the morning. I agree back home. Women, they see Shege. I'm not doubting it. But they are not forcing you there. They not tie you, make you stay there. So you will now wait. You will now wait for the man to relocate you abroad to show him Shege. Emma, you pay me, please let me talk. Don't call me yet. Anyway. Oh, Emma Basho, you don't call me yet. Hello, I'm on the show.
Hello, ma.
Hello. Emma, it's pay me. You can show me this stage, please. Okay. Give me like 10-15 minutes less. Yes.
Okay.
You see what you are doing, and all these comment up and down. You will deprive others. And it's not as if every woman is wicked, every woman is bad. But this kind of talk will make a lot of women get stranded alone. Especially back home. We are talking about everybody adjusting. You are talking about, say, they don't show women Shege Promas for Nigeria. So when they relocate abroad, it is their time for payback. So after the money, man will have spent his money. Because it's his money that you will use. I mean, not his money. Why can't you go and work for your own money? And relocate. And leave the man. Leave the man. Relocate with your own money. Leave the man in Nigeria. Why will you wait for him to come here? Okay, if that man is your son, how will you feel? Your son and the wife in Nigeria, they are always having problem because there is no perfect marriage. They are having issues. They are having issues. And suddenly, they relocate. You now hear, say, as they relocate, then you show your son Shege Pro Max. Remember, you are talking as a mother. If your pikin is still small, one day then go grow up, then go begin have relationship too, and they will marry. We are talking about everybody doing what they need to do to live peacefully. I've been seeing what you have been saying yesterday. My darling sister, please change your mindset. Okay? It is very easy, it is very okay to take a walk out of a relationship if it is not working. This is not about me supporting men. It is very okay. Don't stay where you are not wanted as a woman. You are damaging yourself by staying there too. Even your children go chop from there. Why would you want to stay put where they are messing your life up? And that is why you should make sure as a woman, you go into a relationship, be self-sufficient, self-dependent. So that when things are not okay, most women that are staying put in a relationship that they are crying for is because they don't have something to fall back on. If you have something to fall back on and you know who you are, you plan and you leave. You start your life all over again. Why would you want to stay put in a place that you know you are crying? For what? Shegboshe, after spending all these years with him and having children, leave him to where? Where go? Don't leave. Don't leave, wo. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ tèmi pàdé pa mí nkú obìnrin. Love killing me die. My children never meet love killing me die woman. It's not working. Everybody go their own way peacefully ni. Kò sí nǹkan tó fi ń ṣèyàn. Èwo ni where go to where? You go. Èwo ni go where? After how many years with him? Even if it is 20 years and so you say leave him and go to where? So you will not go, but you will wait for him to when you will beat him at his very vulnerable moments. Mo ti ń rí Ọlọ́run, èmi ò rí irú Jésù yìí rí. Anyway, so as I was saying, imagine relocating a man or a woman abroad. Ẹ wo, mi ò lè wá kú lórí. When did marriage become so tough and so toxic, so stressful, so love killing me die? Is either you or nobody. Kí ló lè tó yẹn? Some people like that. So when you have a boyfriend, it's not working. That boyfriend automatically become your enemy. Wàhálà wà o. Marriage is not so hard, torí Ọlọ́run. Remember when the man was coming, they no write your name, put for the man body. The way they no write your name, your own name, put for the man body too. Anyway, we are different. Èmi ò lè dúró síbi tí kò bá ṣáájú o. I can't stay where there is no happiness. Not me. Mi lè ṣe. I can't. I will be in a place kò ní sí ariwo, kò ní sí dùnnú, kò ní sáyọ̀. Irọ́, count me out. All right now. Anyway, may we never become so, I don't know what to put it, but we're in that kind of situation. Is either you buy the man. You see what I was saying yesterday? As a man, as a woman, it can happen to a man, it can happen to a woman. When you find yourself in a relationship of people that will say, okay, do me, I do you. Okay, Ziba is okay. You find yourself in a situation where the man or woman will say, it is you or nobody. No one like you. No one. And it is good to say there is no one like you. Well, when it now becomes a situation whereby it is either me or nobody. I beg, find way to run. You are inside serious problem. Either as a man or as a woman. If you find yourself in a situation whereby the person is not happy with you, the person is crying, and the person is not going, either you are causing this, especially if you are the reason why that person is crying and you are not going. Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin, especially ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń lu ìyàwó tí ìyàwó yẹn ò lọ, wàláì tó takú tì yín. If you are here, you have been beating your wife and you are watching me. You are here, your wife has become so toxic on your neck and you are looking at me and you are saying it is love. Ó cherish àwọn ọmọ ẹni. The way some motivational speaker will be telling you, ṣé àwọn bàbá yín ò ṣe kinní kan ni, obìnrin tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ò ní lọ. That is a big lie. A woman that does not love herself cannot love you. A woman who loves herself, tó bá rí sign of abuse, will run away. But a woman tó ti wà wounded and still staying, That woman is waiting for payback time for you. Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi kún. All she's waiting for is this kind of statement. Do me, I do you. God no go vex. And she will come at a time. We can never say anybody can be at the situation or vulnerability. It can be a man, it can be a woman. So if you think it is that man that will be at a vulnerable time, it could be you. It could be you. Because what most of you wait for is the day when that man will be weak and you will deal with him. Maybe it will be you that will be weak. So you will wait forever. That means you have put yourself, you yourself as a woman, you have put yourself in everlasting sorrow. You have put yourself in everlasting sorrow. You have put yourself in everlasting bitterness. And that bitterness, you will extend it to your children. Why would you want to stay in a place you are not happy, you are not free, all you do is cry, all you do in your mind is to wish that man to cry, and at the end of the day, tell me if you are living a fulfilled life as a person too. Ayé aláyé ló ń gbé, o ò ráyé gbé. If you are a woman who find yourself in that situation and you stay put, you hate the man. You know I've told you this kind of a thing, that I've had a woman say it, not once, not twice. Ọlọ́run má ẹ̀ka ọmọ wa ṣìgbé. Where a woman was saying wípé òun dẹ̀ wish ìkọ́kọ́ òun kú. I was like, bóyá mo wò pé ṣé mo gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ ṣá. Did I really hear what you say? You wish what? He said, I wish this man can go. I said, go to where? He said, so that I can be free. I said, is it tying you down? Sorry, we have to say this bitter truth. This is negativity that shouldn't be coming out. But it's the bitter truth of what our people are becoming, especially seeing this kind of comments. I said, why? He said, I've not seen, I've witnessed how he's treating her. Blah, 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 blah. I said, walk away. She said, no. Just like this lady said. I said, walk away. He said, no. And I'm telling you, 24 years down, they are still together. Both of them still as toxic as forever. Both of them unhappy. Both of them already depressed. Both of them, when they have a place of freedom to talk, they hate each other with passion. Why will you want to put yourself? I don't know. Me, one day in the house, we are not talking. Second day, we are not talking. Third day, olebawa, kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Second day, yẹn gan ilé gbọ́dọ̀ ṣú. Ilé gbọ́dọ̀ ṣú second day. Bóyá first day, yẹn inú yẹn ń bí mi pa. Ó ṣe kan tó bí mi inú. Ó ṣe kíní kan. The second day, I'm looking for solution. Me, not me. I can't stay in that kind of environment. I'm not made for it. Kuku pie me than to put me in that situation. Kuku pie me. People have walked out of few weeks, few months marriage is to keep their sanity, not because they are bad, but probably they met somebody that is bruised already. Tofafe bruise one, no, this is not what I'm made for. I can't tolerate it. I can't go through this. I will cry in the process of this. And they will take their walk. And this is why we should stop blaming victims of divorce anymore. We didn't work with them. We didn't see what they saw. We didn't know what this is just to tell us we should stop victimizing people when they are single anymore or when they decide to walk out of a relationship. This is why you will see somebody that the parents have trained very well in a loving environment. Awa lọ bá ọmọ kan. A lọ bá ọmọ kan that is already damaged. There is nothing that person will do that partner will appreciate, because that person is coming from a wounded place. That person is coming from a wounded place. And anybody coming from a wounded place that does not go and take care of themselves, they will wound you in return. They will wound you in return and mess up your lives. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí. Anybody telling you, I can never leave a man. Kí ló ṣe tó lè leave a man? I can never live without you. No, don't let any woman tell you that. Don't let any man tell you that. We should be able to live without each other. Ìyẹn la máa fi appreciate ara wa. But when it now becomes, I can never live without you, no one but you, it's either you or nobody. Kàkà kékú má jẹ sèse. That's a dangerous statement. Never take it from anybody. Be without me, let me be without you. Bó ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ rí nìyẹn. Àjọ wá sáyé. Tàbá wá fẹ́ra, if we now decide to get married, we saw something in each other. There was something that attracted us to that person. There was something we saw that made us take that step. And honestly, I will talk to men, Nigerian men, the truth be told, at this point. Any that is slow down, especially younger ones. You can see a lot of women that are supposed to be mentors and mothers are already wounded, and they are wounding the generation coming in return. You cannot afford to be careless or to treat a woman anyhow. I'm talking to the younger ones now. I'm not talking to the older ones that thought he messed around up already. Marriage is not do or die affair. It's supposed to be something that is sweet and enjoyed. Marriage is good. I will tell you again and again. It is the partner that you met that is bad. Stop saying marriage is a scam. Marriage is not scam. Now the partner where you meet, now he scam you. That partner scammed you by disguising their character. Marriage is not scam. Now person where you meet, now he be scam. They disguise. They cover up. They disguise. They pretend to get you. They lie. They don't show their true color. And this is why we are even dating for a long time. Anybody that wants to pretend will pretend. Until you start living together. And these are the things that churches are against. Until you spend enough time together once in a while. Go over. Go and do weekend. Let him come over. If you are living alone too, let him come and spend some time. You start seeing some things. People can only pretend for a while. If it's somebody that has anger issues, you will know. You will start seeing the sign. Most times, we see the truth. We see the reality. But we get blinded. Or we don't want to start all over again. And we go ahead. In the process, we might even lose good ones that are supposed to come. We see the signs. The signs are there. But they will tell you, you don't go visiting. You don't get close to each other and all that. Then how do you know who you want to marry? And the ones that even date for a while, you see the signs. We see the signs. We go into it. We think it's something we can manage. Once we get into it, we can't manage it. Oh, by the water, see water. Oh, the water, see water. What Nigerian society is becoming concerning relationship is too scary. It's becoming very scary. Except you can. Inú ilé tọ́mọ yẹn ti fẹ́ wá. Kó ti mọ àwọn family ẹ̀ dáadáa. A child that is not brought up with love. And that child did not, ṣé wọn pé is another thing pé wọ́n bíyàn kéèyàn tuntun rẹ̀ bí. That is the only Yoruba I can say, the only way I can say it. wọ́n bí ẹ ó tún rẹ̀ bí. There are some people that came from a wounded place that will repackage themselves and become loving, but they are very few. But many have come from wounded place in a situation where a mother will be telling a child, oh yeah, mi gan ló máa ṣọ́ ọkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ fọ́mọ. A woman that does not see anything good in a man, in her husband, can never see anything good in other men, except women that are mothers indeed. No man wọ́n wípé àwọn ọkùnrin kan náà rí bẹ́ẹ̀, gbogbo ọkùnrin kan ló rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Tell me one woman of my generation that is not wounded by a man. But a ní bá ṣe ń gbé wound ni. Kì í ṣe gbogbo ala máa gbé sórí pé because it doesn't work o ọkùnrin yẹn ti di ẹni tá gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe pé fún náà kò work ni. We can still pick for once in a while. Lágbájá, how are you? Are you doing okay? How are you? Mo kàn ní kí n kí ẹni. He can call. Tẹ́ máa búra ẹ máa ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ olórí láǹkó ti ẹ̀ràn tí mi lé ní. Fẹ́ra yín mọ́, there is nothing between you. But all time's sake. Kì í ṣe pé ìfẹ́ra yín, kì í ṣe pé tẹ́ bá ríra yín. Ẹni yẹn ti di èèwọ̀ fún ẹ. X is èèwọ̀. Bóyá ò ní pé ṣọ̀tá ara yín. Ká má ìwà sọ, talk less of somebody you have a child for. Tó bímọ fún. The signs are there. Okay, somebody said in my previous one, I saw it, I still went for it, and I paid a big price. And the big price is you will lose time, you will lose money, your emotions will be damaged, your mental state will be damaged, many things will be damaged by the time you are walking out. And of course, even at that, you can still just mend things and just move on. And of course, there are still some exes. Àjà kò sí nǹkan kan ṣùgbọ́n mi ìfẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ́ láyé. It is okay. Kí wá ṣe débi ojú ikú. Kò ṣe débi ojú àìsàn. No, kò ṣe débi ojú ikú àbójú àìsàn. Ìkà náà ń pè yẹn. Ọ̀dájú náà ń pè yẹn. And that is the case of this our sister. And that's why I still appeal to her. Tó bá ń gbọ́ mi, or tẹ́ni tó bá mọ̀ bá gbọ́ mi. Because I don't want to believe she's not on social media. She's on social media, probably with a fake account. She should mend faces. Kó pe family àwọn ọkọ ẹ̀. If she doesn't want to talk to bloggers, it's okay. If they want to record her, that is it. Let her call them. Explain what has happened to their son, to them. Somebody said, until depend. I said, yes, not all exes. There are some ex, you don't want to deal with them anymore. Kàn ṣáà máa bá tí wọn lọ. Kàn má bá tí ẹ jẹ́. I agree. Ó wà lóbìnrin, ó wà lọ́kùnrin, not only men. But I am always like, why are you staying in a place of where you are being wounded? Oyinbo dey divorce now. How many times we dey see them? Some of them have it too, but it's not as much as our own. What our society is becoming is not interesting anymore. Ejo. It's not interesting anymore. It's even making some of us to be scared of. It's the truth. Do I even want my children to marry a Nigerian girl? And the same thing goes for Omowa Obìnrin. Do I want them to marry Nigerians with all the things we are seeing? Kílódé? It is like we are not. Is this fake, unrealistic life that they are making us to live that is causing all this nonsense? Unrealistic life where we will castigate and be messing people up. Where koloko dale moshu she dale moshu náà pé kíní yẹn dale moshu single mother single sikini kan old cargo old nonsense àwọn orúkọ òṣì yẹn. This is the reason. A man in abroad will say, I don't want to marry. Kò fẹ́ marry nìyẹn. Here they will say, I don't want to have children. It's their decision, it's their life. So why to get pé tí marriage ò bá work? The way I see some people, somebody will wake up every morning, all they talk about is marriage. Lórí ìkíní yẹn. Church will force people to stay together. Families will force people to stay together. You know what they do? Kí ló dé gan? At the end of the day, we are breeding toxic people. Live and let live. If marriage is not working, move out. Have a peaceful life. I don't want to marry. Kò fẹ́ marry náà nìyẹn. I marry, it's not working. I'm not happy. She's the one inside the marriage. He's the one inside the marriage. Oyinbo here, when they want to break up, they sit down. Why do you think when they separate, their marriage, their children are still happy? They sit together. They come to conclusion. Protect the children. Okay, the marriage is not working. How is it going to go? The children are there. The children are involved. Visiting rights. You have to see the children. And they no bond the man where make you no go see the children at the time you're supposed to see them. The time you're supposed to go and pick them for holidays, either for visiting, for game, and all that. The man will go and do it. Those are the things we need in that country. Not forcing people to become what they have become. Our society has made a lot of women to be skolo. Today, what we are seeing is as a result of what society made the women. They didn't make themselves like that. It came from somewhere. It came from the family. It came from the parents. It came from the church. It came from the mosque. It came from the society. Where they find themselves. And today, you see what we are seeing. Today, you see that they don't even care anymore. Today, they don't even know what is called humanity. As long as they are fine. So who should we blame? Are we going to blame people that have been wounded over the years? Are we going to continue to blame people who have been maltreated, who have been victimized, who have been made to feel like they are nobody in a society? Woman matter. And that is why they give birth. The same women are the one that gave birth to men. Abi an kono bi wa. Obìnrin ló ń bímọ. If your mother matter, every woman should matter. It is high time everybody adjust. It is high time everybody, both man, both woman, in Nigeria, in abroad, it is time in our society we adjust. It is time we treat each other right. It is time we stop the name calling. It is time we stop this stigmatization. And these same pastors, when it is their own time, they are quick to divorce their wives. Their wives are quick to divorce them. Is it everybody? Àwọn tó ń kú sí abẹ́ kínní la fẹ́ sọ. Many. You see how wounded they are? Somebody will say, we died here. Die where? Die where? Lórí kínní àti kínní. No, you don't die there. You move on. You move away. You brush yourself up. Starting at fresh might be rough, but you'll get there. Èèyàn lọ́kọ́ kú mọ́ lórí tó gbé tó tún ara ẹ̀ gbé náà. Tí ò dẹ̀ anybody ràn lọ́wọ́. Why will you want to stay where you are not wanted? And if it's not working, let him go. In all of these things that we are talking about, forgiveness is the key. Ability to forgive. Even marriages that are not so toxic, is because some women they don't know what is called forgiveness. Adopt that attitude of forgiveness. Emma Sherani. Because see, there's no how you will not step on each other's toes. As long as you live together, you sleep together, you wake up together. Oko Emma Share. Understand men's attitude. Nígbà míì. And you know, Oyinbo náà bá ṣe ń sọ tó, it rains here. It rains here. Lọ́dọ̀ àwọn òyìnbó, when it comes to ọkùnrin, the way they behave. I was watching one, there was this reel somebody sent to me. In that reel, the Oyinbo man was talking about when they see a woman, what comes into their mind. If you don't take your time to listen to that video, which was what happened to me anyway, bí n ṣe kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ kíní ara ta mí bí obìnrin. The guy was like, once you see a woman, the next thing you are thinking is how to shuku, 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 shuku. He said that they will go here, go here, go here, go here. He said, what are they looking for? He said, once you see a woman, that is the only thing that matters to them as a man. I said, So I said, look, send to me. The person said, kilo understand me, kini mo understand. So tell your colleague, he said, take your time and listen very well again. I now watch the video again. I now understood the message the guy was passing. That men, the way their brain thinks is different totally. And he's a white man. He's a white man. He said the way their brain thinks, he said it's very different. He said once a woman sees a man, instantly the woman is falling in love already. Especially if the man is tall. You know how we describe the kind of our spec. Tall, handsome, dark, chocolate. Me, I love my man bald. Bald. He says he can speak English. He can dress. Good dress sense. And we have that our spec. When a man sees a woman, he's not looking at your dressing, Forget your dressing. Instantly when that man see you, the man don't undress you. Especially if you have the kind of shape of body where he wants. Tall, dark, and handsome. Here today. So that all of us, instantly the man don't undress you. He's not looking at whether you are tall, whether you are short. He don't see that shape. Instantly the man don't look, say, if he handle this one, he go enter here, enter here, enter here. The man is thinking of something else. But meanwhile, you as a woman, you don't dream. The man just carry you go lunch to start afresh. To start something with you. That lunch where you go, you don't dream. Already you don't see husband material. Already you don't see the love of your life. Already you don't see the chocolate of your coffee. Instantly you don't see the milk in your honey. But the man is seeing, obiga iba obaya lo le dun die. Ni ma yen won tie. And the day he will do it, the day he will to maka emo corner to ma she, he's not in love, Ibita obìnrin. This is where we miss it. Àti lọ sí another topic. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tá fẹ́ sọ. Instantly, woman is in love. And we fall in love. And that is why we get wounded as a woman easily. We fall in love too fast. Way too fast. Men don't fall in love like that. And that is why we feel, that guy, he messed me up. I did this to me. And I so much love him. He was not in love when you were in love. He wasn't ready to be in love when you fell in love. The guy was just doing what a man would do, which is put my something inside something. If my belly touch your belly, you go get belly. Now the man they do. Let me just feel your pot. Make I say D. The man they do the pot. When they do am, when he's going here and there, you go they feel say, the man as he finish, he don't stand up, he don't forget. You are the one falling in love. And that is why you are having problem. Make sure they fall in love, small. And know they go ahead of men. Let them be ahead of you in relationship. Let them be ahead of you. This is why many of you are feeling wounded. Many of you, the man you are fighting is not even the man that wounded you. The man you are fighting, no be that man wound you. The one where wound you don't go tete. He don't work at tete. Not the one where marry you. But you will carry the bitterness of that one. Carry and come marry the one where marry you. And that is why you say, all men are the same. Emma Bino, I beg, how I take rich man where I can't they talk like this again? How I take rich here? And you'll be Emma Bino. I don't go the penties now, go just they talk. Let the man go ahead of you. That man you are fighting in the house is not the one that wounded you. And that is why many women, when they will say, Olori buruku ni gbogbo ọkùnrin, I will say including your father. When you say olórí burúkú ni gbogbo ọkùnrin, that includes every man in your life. The way any man when you heard the correct, we no go talk say olórí burúkú ni gbogbo obìnrin. No, he will say some. Because once they have wounded you, you now start seeing every man as the same. Now that bitterness, now that caution, now that pain, you go carry into another person's house. You go come carry and enter that relationship. You go come begin affect the relationship where you get. The man you are fighting, no be that man wound you, but you cannot say it out. The person wey wound you don waka stay. He don't go. He don't even remember say you exist. He don't waka. But you still dey remember wetin he do for you because you have a heart of unforgiveness. Forgiveness is very key. Any woman that is called a mother that doesn't know how to forgive will carry bitterness all through her life. Will never be happy. That person will only be faking happiness. You have to adopt that spirit of forgiveness, that mind of forgiveness. Because most of you are carrying the pains of what one man did you. What Shegun. Now Shegun offend you. Now Tolu offend you. Even Boyega came along the way. Along the way, Chukwuemeka self will come. Along the way, Nnamdi come. Now all those ones pile up in your mind and your body. You pack and put inside your heart. E dey one corner. You come meet another one. Where be say, e no be like Nnamdi. E no even resemble Shegun wey hurt you. But because you were in love, probably with Nnamdi come waka go. As this one wey come, that unforgiveness still dey your mind. Auntie Yemi see ode comment is solo. Yemi to the Mrs. Jerry Eze. As the new one come, that JJ man wey come, but he no resemble Nnamdi. He no get the leg, he no be like the leg of Nnamdi. In hand, he no be like Nnamdi leg. He come. But because the bitterness of Nnamdi still dey your mind, you are expecting that one to be like Nnamdi. But it no be Nnamdi, you no fit do like Nnamdi. You begin see fault small. Stylishly, you bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kanra láì mọ̀ pé wọ́n gan ti ń kanra. Any little mistake wey the man do, all of you men are the same. Instantly, you go pack all of them together. I know there is no man that is different. All of you are the same. They are not the same. Now your mindset never change. Tolu cannot be like Bolu. Nnamdi cannot resemble Shegun. The only thing they get in common, may I tell you, out of every 10 Nigerian men, I no go talk of any other tribe, out of every 10 Nigerian men, the only thing they get in common, whether by chance you go see one, we go see woman, he no go look. Either na him wife or is not his wife. If he see am waka, he go still check am out. If you are the playful type, instead of taking it serious, now you go say, Oga, well done, I see you. Ye yellow madi. Mokai. I catch you. Learn to turn some things to play. Don't take everything serious. For your own peace of mind. Men, you cannot change men from who they are. Their nature, then just they deceive you. Say, man, where they speak in tongues. But right here. You can look, you know another thing. Some of them will look, they will not do. Honestly. No be all of them. Some will look, they will not do. They go just look. Baby, you're the bad do. Ere ni yellow madi. Ìwọ náà rí baby, èmi náà ń wò. nǹkan tó fi sẹ́yìn yẹn gan ẹrù wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ tún fi jọ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà lè máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ní kókó ìjà. Anyway, that by the side. Now let us talk about women. Let us talk about coming abroad and our family back home. One of the pressures, I'll try and cut this part out. One of the things that is bringing pressures in marriages abroad. And please, new couple especially, we just japa, take note of this. If you want peace in that your marriage. If anything happens to you abroad, remember you are alone. Friends cannot even be there for you. Friends do not have time. Charles Ibe, how are you, my brother? I see you. Friends will not be there. Friends have their own family to take care of. They need to work. You are not in Nigeria where you will see help, where family will be around you. The only person around you that will be there for you is your partner and your children. And that is why when you japa, I'm your pastor today. When you japa, be very careful. Make sure you protect that family as you japa. Because they are the one that you will lean on, either as a man or as a woman. We know as they roll for abroad. Abroad is nobody get time for anybody. Only people of your immediate family get time for you. We will take it from when you just come newly. You go stay for somebody's house. Thank you for the star. This should help the page. You can't stay for somebody's house. You know as they be. If you overstay, then go show you red card before you know it. Some will even call you and tell you, say, ọ̀rẹ́, èèyàn kan fẹ́ dé ibi tó dé wá iná máa dé sí. One of my family is coming. At that place where I give you the one stay. In other words, find your way out. That is a cue that in abroad, you are on your own. Now, you can't relocate with your family, your wife, your children. You can't do anyhow. If anything happen, now it go affect the past, either as a man or as a woman. That is why you should protect that family first, even against extended family. Remember, once you are married, I'm not saying go and fight your family. The family still very important. Because the pressure that most couples face when they relocate, immediately they relocate. The next thing, family don't they expect money back home. Family don't they expect money back home. I've had a case of somebody who relocated, and after 3 months, family don't call up. They don't know, say wife, they hear within them, they talk. Then they tell and say, Ile to ranye, ma send oka ma be call. The person the work where they do. Now under the table, oh, ma gbagbe ile to ranye o. Show mo pe wọ́n ti sọ pé àwọn obìnrin abroad. Already, they are sowing a sword of discord. And these are people who just got married. Instantly, family don't they sow this cord of discord and distrust inside their marriage. Somebody will just relocate to come and with the wife. Now the woman do the paper, carry her documents down. The first month, the woman no mind. She pay rent, still feed the man. Second month, third month. Now she come here. I cut it, I don't want to say the particular month. Now she come here. Okay, somebody say it's very popular. They don't tell the man that property where in Nigeria, all the money you are making, because we don't hear in case that woman mess up, so that you have something to fall back on back home. Let us be building that house for you. Be sending money. Now in the guy too, following month, he make money. By then, the wife don't help and get another job. As he get another job, the wife was expecting that, okay, you are making good money now. Let's see how it will goes. How it will go. The following month, the guy make money. Now so he send money back home. Wife come dey look say, as rent don't expire, whether he go help, he no help. Second month, the woman still look am. Now in the third month, the woman say, no, this will not continue. No, you can't do this. You remember the woman don't hear Say make them, they say the family say make they send money to the house to them in Nigeria. She no fight, she no talk. She was expecting it, maybe he will not do it, and the guy was doing it. By the 3rd month, I'm just cutting it, I'm not saying specifically. Now the woman call am say, the lady call am say, okay, somebody said it's very common in UK. Now the lady tell am say, you have not even assisted in the house. I've been paying the rent since you came and all the bills. As it is affecting me. I thought by now you should be helping. Now the guy say, you go still get patience. You go still bear patience. What he was trying to do is to finish that property back home. As I am talking, no be serious gbege dey happen inside that marriage. As it is, the lady can't trust the man anymore. As it is, the woman is now walking on eggshell. You know what it is to be walking on eggshell around somebody? The lady is now like being very careful with him. You see how precious they come inside marriage. You see that your family back home when you relocate. Okay, it's just a common bad habit. Family where they abroad, I mean where they Nigeria, already as you relocate, they don't they see you as their what thing I want call am, person who go dey pay bills. I mean, how do I call it? As their ATM. You better let them know that your home is very important too. And not everything they tell you. Okay, somebody say you are telling what happened to me. Trust issues, God bless you. Instantly, the lady could not trust him again. And unfortunately, this lady don't help the guy. Citizenship don't enter. It don't come out. So what else are you looking for? I was expecting, when she now told me, I said, oh my God. I said, if the guy get brain, what he was supposed to do is to make sure you guys are very okay. And it only a sacrifice and do. You make sure as you come in, is to stabilize the family first. But instead, come ask me how much the guy they take. He go come remove tashere and keep. At the end of before the month end, he don't dey ask the lady to borrow him money again. Now I tell the lady, don't borrow him a dime. Don't borrow him a dime. Now the lady car, he dey use. Now this lady go fuel the car. Our obìnrin God will do too much. Nígbà mi. And if the woman does not do it, okay, see, somebody say it's almost common with people they bring abroad, using a partner to build house for the family back home. Nonsense nìyẹn. Now tell me how that kind of marriage will not have pressures. Tell me how that kind of marriage will not have stress. Tell me how that kind of marriage there will be peace. Tell me how that kind of marriage the woman will not be scary of you, or the man. If you are, maybe it's vice versa, because I want to believe maybe woman can do it too, but mostly it is very common with men. And there is no woman, including me that I'm talking, that I will see that my husband is hiding something from me, doing it behind me, and I will be happy. You didn't carry me along. You didn't tell me this is what you are planning. And you say we are partners. We are together. Where's the togetherness? Where's the unity? Where's the unity that is supposed to hold us together as a family? This is what I know marriage is. Once that trust issue is broken, gbàgbé, wàhálà ti wà. I remember when we were to buy our first property in Nigeria. My late husband then came with after buying the property, he handed over the documents to me. And I look at the document, I saw Mr. and Mrs. Lagbaja. I said, Mr. and Mrs. Lagbaja is what I saw. He said, yes, the property is for me and the children. I said, my name is not there. The man said, how are you? You want anything? And I said, And he said, what do you want? I said, my name has to be there. if you have not gotten to that stage, or you are not at that stage where your partner can tell you something, or you are ready to be receptive to listen, then something is wrong. That means you yourself know that marriage is not supposed to be. And instantly the man said, I was not thinking of that. That is how they brought it. And he returned it, and they wrote both our names. Because I never gave him reason to doubt me. I never gave him reason to make him feel he has to be careful about me. To the extent I know how much his salary was. Ní ayé ìgbà yẹn ni mo sọ̀rọ̀ 30, almost 20 something 30 years ago, close to 30 years now. Once trust is broken in a relationship, it's a big deal. Never give your partner reason to doubt you. If you give your partner, either a man or a woman, reason to doubt you, that is when they start doing things behind you. They will know you are lying, but they will be looking at you until the day they will ready to strike. There is a story of somebody, I will be rounding up soon, that she brought her husband inside here, and both of them were doing well, but she is doing more well because she went back to school, which is most times the case. She was able to go back to school and everything, and she was transparent with the man. Unknown to her, the husband, all the money the husband was making, he was taking it back home, sending it home to build house. How did she know? They now called, they sent message and the picture of the home he was building to his phone, and he was baiting. Tí àṣírí bá máa tú, nǹkan kan ló máa tú àṣírí. Má ṣe lògùn má mọ̀. These are the things putting pressures in marriages. It's okay for you to build separately if you want to. Let her know. And be ready to let her build separately too if she wants. I have a friend, the marriage is about, they celebrated, how old Loremi is celebrate of recent? They celebrated 30 years of marriage. She's my very close friend. 30 years of marriage. They didn't build together. The husband built separately. She built separately. One, they break. Kò fàjà. They were able to come to their realization that's the way they wanted it. When she goes to that house, she will not be respected as the madam. When she was to open her house, the husband was there. That was the way they wanted it. But some, they will build together. But in building together too, I will advise, with what we are seeing on social media now, with what we are seeing, the mind of our people, if you are going to build together too, make sure papers are tidied up. That's another thing. The reality and the truth. So this woman got to know through the phone call, through the phone message they left for the man. She was, in fact, her blood pressure went up seriously. She became very sick. Kò lè sọ fún ọkùnrin yẹn pé nǹkan báyìí lòun rí, because she was never expecting it. Once trust is broken, is a big deal in a relationship. It's a very, very big deal. And it doesn't just break just like that. Oh man, better. It's always from somewhere. There will be a reason. Something must have happened that the lady, the woman or the man, they can't tell you. They will be shocked, too shocked to consume and swallow what they see. And what will happen? They start withdrawing. Once they start withdrawing, once somebody is detaching from you emotionally, the day your partner starts detaching from you, it's finished. That is what will give birth to this kind of a thing. It's always from somewhere. If it now happens to with somebody that cannot forgive, I'm always encouraging people, if you see something, say something. They are your partner. Whatever way they want to take it, let them know, I found out about this. Kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ ọjà. Oníkálùkù máa mọ ibi tó wà ní. Kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ pé ń separate. ó ṣe nǹkan báyìí ni mo rí. Why? Do I deserve it? Kí ni mo ṣe tó fi lè feel pé o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe irú ẹ̀? And be ready to listen. Sometimes that person that is trying to do that thing, ó lè máa ó lè jẹ́ influence. Give that person a room to explain to you. Whatever they say, take it. Then decide what you want to do from there. Family influence. Family influence. Once you relocate abroad, take care of your home front first. The family matter, I agree. But remember, if you are making where you are a home, that place matter more than outside. Wherever you go, that is the place. Anywhere you spend most of your time is the place that is your home. If you are the type that spends time outside your home, then something is wrong with the home. More time out. I'm not talking about working or whatever, but the place you sleep, the place that wherever you go, that is the place you want to go back to. That is where everything you are working for in your life is. That place should matter more to you. I'm not saying don't do for extended family. We are people of community. There is no how we can roll that out. But the home front matter. These are one of the things that women, not because they don't want you to relate with your family, but when you place some family members above them too, and you make them feel like they are nobody in that home, I am speaking the mind of most women. We talk together, we relate, we say the truth to ourselves. So I can tell you the mind of women. When we sit, when we are gisting, the gist of women is always about family. While you are talking about football, we are talking about our relationship. Thereby, we get to know the mind of each other. And I can tell you, before a woman will say one or two things, I know the kind of woman that woman is. Most women are not what they want to. They are not happy with what they have become. Situation make them to be who they are. Some of them, after hurting a man, they cry for hurting that man. Once a relationship, somebody that has your children, you don't have problem before you start coming from Nigeria, and you relocate abroad, you start having problem. Then be very careful. Family is in dragging your konuni. And the same thing, I learned some women too. Family pressure affects them too. Separate extended family. I will tell you, I did it and it worked. Extended family, yes, we love them. Oh, we are family. We are one. They are our family. There's nothing we can do about them. Without them, there is no us. We still need them. They need us, yes. But immediate family, they shouldn't come into it. No. It's not, they shouldn't come into it, except it is very necessary. Except it is very necessary. And that comes whereby maybe when some situation will happen. So I don't see what will happen in the family that you can't settle between yourselves. Is when an outsider, when I say outsider, families, friends will start intervening in your marriage. Were they there when you started dating each other and start having something together? No. So no. But about what if there is family and you call yourself couple and you cannot talk, you have issues, outsider have to intervene. Kí ọ̀rọ̀ yín tó yanjú, wèrè lẹ́yìn méjèèjì. Ẹ má bínú o, that's the way I see it. Or kó jẹ́ kan nu yín ló ya wèrè. Is either one is because tí ojú ò bá tì kan, ojú máa tì kejì. tí ojú ò bá ti ẹyọ kan pé family ń bá yín dá sọ̀rọ̀ all the time ojú gbọ́dọ̀ ti kejì pé kí ló dé à ń ṣe baby now you guys are not babies why should there be outside interference in your relationship or before you can sort things out some couples tí family ò bá tí ìpàtẹ́lé wọn lórí wọn ò lè yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ why tẹ́ bá máa bára yín sùn do you call the family inside your bedroom they are not always there so why should they meddle into it kẹ́ tó yanjú ẹ̀ once it gets to that stage you are losing it pressure gidi pressure ti wà already that means pé yín external family wọ́n ti rí everything tó ń pa yín kò lè sí respect mọ́ they can never respect is either if it is the family of the wife that is always intervening they will never respect the husband because after they intervene they will start abusing the man behind ó jẹ́ fílẹ̀ wèrè máa ní ó jẹ́ máa manage ẹ̀ sorry for my followers wey no understand Yoruba dey sweet for some things by the time they finish settling the issue for you as a man and woman and the man and you as a man you thought the family the wife's family they have beg you they have placed you like this no vex our husband we no vex we know no vex forgive your wife the moment you walk away dem go look you say wèrè man eloshi man na only him kí ló dé kí ló ọmọ wa gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ they can never love you more than their child hello that is one of the reasons why you should limit family interference they will look at you as a man when you waka finish na that day dem go look you say look am if no be wetin happen are you supposed to even marry this kind of man shebi we dey tell you na this kind of yeye man you go carry see as e be if to say na that man wey you meet that time you remember dem go come remind the woman you remember that man wey you bin meet that time you know say as that one dey pamper you as e dey treat you well if no be say wetin happen between the two of you you for no marry this kind thing aunty I did everything a wife could do but my husband did several extreme damage actions to me and our children for more than 20 years until I had enough. Yeah. They will abuse you when you go finish. Meanwhile, you go feel like King Kong. Say them beg you. My wife's mother knelt down for me. That woman is a good woman. The woman, they curse you as you go. Say you dey stress in pikin. Stop deceiving yourself. Because they no say make their pikin marry. Make they go see wahala where you go marry. Where dem go dey put mouth, they settle fights. As you dey waka go. Àti ẹ̀mọ́ bí tó ṣe lọ gbó lórí burúkú yìí gan wá. Gbó ló ti pàdé wèrè yìí gan. Èwo lẹjọ́ báyìí. You are not there. You don't waka go. That is how they will see you. Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tẹ́ bá ń rojọ́. And if you are a woman, tó ń bẹ ẹ̀dọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹwàá, and your husband ọ̀yà ọkọ ẹ̀ ó ń wò pé kó má ba yé ọmọ òun jẹ́, is begging you. Tinúkẹ́ rọra, Tinúkẹ́ don't vex now. Ṣadé no vex now, please. Ṣé ìfilẹ̀? Anything he do for you, èmi ni mo ṣe, come and tell me. Ìwọ náà ti gbé rẹ̀. Mọ́mì, ẹ wo, mọ́mì, mo ní kí n sọ fún yín girama, ẹ pé kí ni o, ẹ pé tó ń lò, ẹ pé Rótìmí o, Rótìmí tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. Àníyàn ọkọ wí láì, kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí ọkọ mi, kí lẹ tún jọ fà? Mọ́mì, mo jí láàárọ̀ yìí ni, kò súnlé, ó ṣe kinní kan, kò tún súnlé ni. Má bínú ọkọ mi, ó yá bá ń gbé fóònù kí n fi bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ìwọ náà gbé fóònù fọ́kọ. Ọkọ ni, mọ́mì màmá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ later. Anọ́mọkùnrin àti ìyá wọn. Mọ́mì, I'll talk to you later, don't worry, má pè yín later. Wọ́n ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti ibi iṣẹ́, ẹ má dá lóhùn kàn bínú tí ò yẹ kó bí. By the time, because your husband no wan make you hear as him mama feel about you, you are feeling like, my mother-in-law, he go lash him pikin for me. Ó ti lash here. By the time you put the phone down, by the time your husband step out, mọ́mì mo ti bọ́ta, ẹ wo, ọ̀rọ̀ woman yẹn ti sú mi mẹ́yìn, ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ti sú mi mẹ́yìn. Kí ló máa ṣe báyìí ọkọ mi? Ṣáà máa ṣe sùúrù fún, máa ṣe sùúrù, má jẹ́ ó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ níbi tó wà yẹn jọ ọkọ mi. Àbírò olórí burúkú obìnrin àṣìgbé òṣì obìnrin wo wá lélẹ̀ wo lẹ́jọ́ òṣì lójoojúmọ́, ẹjọ́ lẹ́ni ẹjọ́ lọ́la, ó fẹ́ fẹjọ́ polúwo ẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ rojọ́ tiẹ̀ ti sú mi, tó bá mọ̀ pà tó ti pè mí tó ti ń rojọ́, ṣe lórí ń fọ́ mi. That is how ìyá ọkọ is looking at you. Sori ó rojọ́ yé títí tí gbogbo orí mi dẹ̀ ńlá go mo ní ìpè wo lẹ́jọ́ báyìí àmọ́ pé lẹ́jọ́ òfò báyìí ni àbá ti má jẹ́ òfẹ́ ṣòro tí ìgbà tó ń fẹ́ Tolú You remember Tolu? Ah, Tolu Maniwa, oh. Tolu is a nice girl. Tolu will come and wash my clothes. Tolu will cook for me. Tolu, before I call Tolu one, Tolu that cannot even talk, kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ kan tán. If you give Tolu water na inside that mouth, you no go swallow the water. And I say make you marry Tolu, why you can't leave Tolu? Ọkọ náà sọ pé, mommy, honestly, mo ṣe mistake. Mo regret. I should have married Tolu. I regret. I regret. And come and look Tolu. Go and look Tolu and the husband now. I saw Tolu yesterday. Tolu and her husband. You need to see how beautiful the couple is and their children. Peace in that family. I didn't know that this one is a trouble person. Already, it is stress the family. It is stress ara yín. Everybody kò sí sinmi. No rest for everybody. You don't get rest. Husband no get rest. Wife no get rest. Husband sister no get rest. Husband brother no get rest. Husband uncle no get rest. Mother-in-law no get rest. All of them. The same thing for his family. Ẹjọ́. Èpè ló máa gbé yín ṣe separately. And you say that kind of marriage. Pressure bí gidigidi ti wọnú marriage yẹn. Pressure gidi. You don't enter that marriage. The best marriage, the most peaceful marriage is the marriage that you settle inside the bedroom. The children self no go know say anything dey happen. That is the best relationship. If you don't know how to manage that, once the children are knowing outside that, you don't finish everything. You don't spoil your wetin you dey build with your hand. You don't spoil am already. Make I dey waka go. I don try this afternoon. I don't want to stay this much. Let me call that lady that called me that wanted to share. I hope she's still available. Emma Binu, you know we call this page Real Talk. I know say some people, when they go report their husband to their... I'm very sure some women, that when they go report their husband to their mother-in-law, they don't go fit talk again as they watch me. They don't go fit report their husband again. Stop reporting your husband to his mother. Settle it inside the bedroom. Now inside bedroom they settle matter. Any matter between couple. Ṣẹ́ni tó pè mí yẹn kọ́ ni, ó dà pé òun. Any matter wey comot for inside bedroom between couple is finished. Ará Canada ni ẹ jẹ́ ìwọ̀n báyìí mo lè get ẹni yẹn lórí WhatsApp. Okay, a lè pe Canada láti bí àbí. I think that person wants to share with us. I hope she's still available. No time for the children. You did it. I know some people would have done it. Nǹkan tí mi ò wá mọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn o. Nǹkan tí mi ò mọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn o. I don't like interference. Pé kọ́ máa bá wa dá mi like ẹ̀. Kò sí mi ní fàyè gbà kó dé stage yẹn. A máa settle ẹnu yàrá ni. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí n bára mi ibi tí ò yẹ kí n ti bára mi. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Are you still with us on the line?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
you want to talk?
Yes, ma.
All right, go ahead.
It's about the issue of the woman and the husband.
Okay.
I'm currently going through the same thing. I'm also calling from... Okay, I won't mention the country.
Don't mention. I saw you. Don't mention, please, for your privacy sake. Go ahead.
Yes. We can't blame that woman, no, because I'll use myself as an example. So, my husband recently had a stroke too.
Oh,
a very young man.
Sorry to hear that.
So, but when he had the stroke, we were not living together. He had the stroke a month after I moved away from where he was living. So
when you separated from you or after?
After, because I left him with the kids because we were having some issues, and I just thought that, you know what, maybe I should just move away from him. And then
did you go with your kids?
I went with the kids.
Okay.
So it wasn't as if we were having big issues like that, but I just thought that let me leave him. So we can have some, maybe we should just stay away from each other for a while.
Maybe it will now work later. Which I suggested something like that yesterday, that sometimes it could be needed. Go ahead.
Okay. So after a while, I left him, and then immediately after I left him, a lot of good things started happening to me. Within a month, I got an executive position in a multinational company. I was looking for a job for about a year. I couldn't find it. So something was telling me that just move away from this toxic thing. Maybe that is even affecting you. So not too long, they called me from the general hospital saying that he had a stroke.
Power on.
I was surprised.
Bluetooth mode.
So,
Connected.
Go ahead.
Hello? Yes.
Yes, I was trying to.
So he didn't tell his family member about the stroke.
Ah.
I was even asking him, you need to tell your people, because this is not a small issue. You need to tell them what is going on. He did not tell them. After a while, I messaged the sister. I said, please, I would like to discuss some things with you. The woman said, okay, I should call her. So before I called her, he had already called the sister and told the sister that he just fell down. Nothing happened to him.
Ah.
So, I did not even know that he even lied to the sister. So later when I was talking to the sister was like, I said, he had stroke, he didn't tell you. Sister said, no, he did not tell me anything, no. I said, yeah, it was stroke that he had. That he went unconscious at the store, and they had to rush him to the general hospital. So to cut the story short, people said that I can't let him stay alone. So after he was discharged, I brought him to where I live. And then I was paying the old bills for the daycare, the rent, food, everything, because I didn't want to disturb him. So after a while, there was a time I asked him, that, oh, do you have any cash with you? He said, no, I don't have money. I only have $40. So I said, okay, no problem. So he gave me his ATM and said, take this ATM, just spend only $40. If you spend more than $40, the transaction will be declined. So I went to the store, I tried to use the card, and the transaction was declined. So I told him, let me go to the ATM and withdraw some money. When I went to the ATM, I found that he had about $11,000.
What?
In his account. So that's what I'm saying, that we don't know what's going on.
Apparently he put a hold on a certain amount to be used on his card.
Yes, he said I can only spend $40 there because there's only $40 there.
And you found out that you had
$11,000.
Wow.
So that woman, everybody's blaming her. We don't know what happened. If I'm a wicked woman,
but that's what I want to say. But you were good enough to still go close to him, bring him close to you to help in your own little way, right?
Ma?
I said you were able to still help him, even in all of that. You bring him close. Yes. Okay. Woman, because they are not together anymore, abandon him. Your own case is different. You did well.
No, I couldn't abandon him. So even after I brought him to my place to live, instead of him to be open, I was using my own line of credit. I was using my own credit card. Because the job I got, they haven't even given me my first salary because it's not even up to 2 weeks I started the job. So he was telling me, I don't have money. And he had $11,000 in his account when I used his card. So that kind of a man, if I send him out,
Benny.
Benny.
You know, I keep saying we judge woman, but Kobati play role dear. Tayo finirity so, which is show humanity a little bit. Call the family.
And like I said, that was a true story, you know.
Yeah, most money. Yeah. And you are still even taking care of him. But my question is, I keep saying it, when but sickness yẹn whatever happens to the man, does it mean because the man did not have accident, that is ruled out? That was not a case of accident. Probably the man has been dealing with some issues. Tí ò sọ fún wọn nílé. Tí ò sọ fún àwọn members of the family, just like your own case. Like your own case now, you didn't tell them too.
Diabetes, diabetes.
He was hiding that from you, even while you were together as well.
Yes. Almost any place come blame because I'm not true story, rara. It was more day hospital long check sugar level. Money actually don't check sugar level. Not serious about only diabetes.
You see, trust issue. This is all about trust issue. Why are you hiding from somebody that will told you? Anyway, we wish him best.
Come on, judge.
No, my sister, we are not judging her. We are just like she should get across to the family. Cold suscitation of things for them. This particular case is not something that can be hidden, so she should call them.
You mean your own case? I understand. Èmi rò pé máa sọ fún wọn because nǹkan tó fi ṣeré yìí ò ṣe nǹkan kékeré wà àmọ́ ibi tó máa já sí o. Èmi máa sọ fún ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ o. I understand. Ìgbà tó máa pẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ náà kò tún sóòótọ́.
Ó tún
parọ́. Èmi náà ló ṣe pàpà sóòótọ́ fẹ́ gan ẹ̀.
Ṣé gbọ́ṣẹ́?
So anyway, ẹ ṣé gan ma.
Anyway, I'll call you later.
Okay.
All the best. Ṣé Bobai, trust issue, communication, openness between couple, especially in abroad, whereby anything bá ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ̀yin ara yín lẹ̀kùn fúnra yín. Anything happens, it is the man for the woman for the man. Ẹ wá dé ìlú òyìnbó. We are talking about diaspora couple now. You now get there, where you don't have family, you don't even have friends. Don't deceive yourself. When the chips are down, don't call me on my 240. Kilo de gone. You guys cannot just be calling any number. Emma Berekwe, what number to call? Hey Joe, I have a particular number. Not every number you can call when I'm doing shows. So if you want to call in and you have been trying to call me, this is the fourth time. Call me on 347 +1 347 261 5455. That's the number to call. Please. +1 347 261 5455. So that my sister that just called now, nobody can blame your own case at all. You did right. Like we always say, but there are some women. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, I just listened. I just joined the program not quite long ago.
All right.
I have a
You are on speaker.
Yeah, I have a similar experience too. Really, sometimes you don't know what we women go through with this man.
So can you go
These ungrateful men. I'm serious, sister. My partner recently relocated in the last 1.5, even 1 year, 4 months, thereabout. This guy have been using my money to run the house. I told him when he came, please don't use me to settle down. Because
hold on. Are you the one that brought him in? You brought him into UK? I mean, you brought him into the country that you have?
No,
okay.
But we've had kids together before I relocated.
Okay.
My kid had some health.
Let me turn on the lights. Go ahead.
So, over the years, I've been the one running the bulk of the bills. I've been the one paying it before he recently relocated. And then upon relocation, I quickly, just to make life easy for him, I used my credit to get him a car, which I paid the first 6 months a minimum. So, Yes, so it's anyway, but people are working in America who manage.
Yeah, that's
Even
another
if
thing.
some
I want
humble
to find it tougher to
you
settle
start,
down. That broad.
everybody starts from somewhere. You can't bring the mentality that Oganimi in Nigeria and
In
bring it to
Nigeria,
America.
yes. I know
Everybody,
men have
even the so-called
some couples have many
consultants and
problems.
big people today have gone through the system. The system has processed everybody. So you can't bring the mentality of Oga to America, particularly to Baniwi. Let me go and see me. I'm still waiting. So you get that mentality. See, I try to make him understand. To cut the long story short, I got him the car. I paid for the first 6 months. I was the one paying the bulk of the bill and our more. Of recent, I discovered that me any important and trying to pay one system, one processing. It is with the immigration.
Okay.
About processing based on his HB2,
whatever can you touch
an appeal,
don't bring everything out.
Going on. But because of I understand the pressure and frustration. Let me go and see me. Ode otinsare jimi lo mo ti en ba e weyan to ma be se gan ta ma so mo so me ma support them and everything. Only for me to discover that me at our bro me at ba get thing but he agree lori or whatever on terms. Only for him as otimba lo mi so. Otin fair man at the end of the day baby I don't need you. The attitude was I don't need you guys anymore. Egbagwe gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó ti ní ọ̀tọ̀ fẹ́ ṣe ó lára lòun fẹ́ fi ṣá ní wọ́n fara ṣe sanwó tó bá tẹ̀sí pé wá yíra yín ẹ wá bára yín lórí ara yín àmọ́
which is very likely.
Láti make it perfect níbọ̀ not that pé kó wá very ungrateful and on kí lórúkọ at the end of the day ló ní ọjọ́ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ wa mẹ́ mo ní sí àkáǹtì ẹ̀. How because of the responsibility, you just want to do minimum. And really, the truth of it is been like that. Last in Nigeria, I'm going through depression in the last 8 years.
It's been like that in Nigeria. Hold on, my sister. Can you please hold on?
Ma'am?
You said it's been like that in Nigeria.
Yes.
So why do you think? How do you think when it comes here, it will change?
My sister. We know the face me local me but at the same time, settle down. If it over law, only girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, or things take it okay, really low. Oh, yeah, forgive
English, please. People want English. I think we're carried away. Please, can you do it in English so the others can learn, please?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I forgive. He begged, he did this, he did that, and I should forgive him. I forgive and move on. Okay, we are moving on. You've done something else again. There's nothing not finished. I told him, don't use me for going. When you want to go tomorrow, go today. When you want to go next year, don't wait till next year. Go today. Don't use me to settle down in America because I don't have that opportunity when I first relocated to. One healing child will navigate.
What's abroad?
I went into depression.
At the same time,
dealing with depression in the last 7-8 years. Contribute to see my state. I'm still not yet out. One grandstand. Opening back Akata console. What you don't hear, what you don't buy, only for me to now realize that he move for me run. He lay all those wow. Mura to see along Mura, but not see along Kumari to Kuma feel the impact of relocating.
May I ask why you were doing that? Why were you doing that?
Just to support. I know him is a sometimes he gets frustrated easily. And
you think you can change him? By pampering him, doing what mommy is doing.
But yeah, you can't change anybody. I don't believe it. But whatever we are doing, let's put humanity into it.
Yeah.
Let's put humanity. This is just my own kidokwe. kó o bá ti mọ̀ pàtó mọ̀ kó fẹ́ kí o bá ti rọra lọ kó gbalé kó o dẹ̀ dúró kó wá máa wo àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. O ò ní ìdá tí wá jókòó sí mi lọ́rùn kó o wá jókòó kí n máa dáná kí n máa ṣe wife roll kí n máa ṣe kí lorúkọ ẹ̀. Meanwhile, you have another agenda. Wọ́n lẹ́yìn ìgbà tá a ní kó tí account time wá we discover you have 7,000 plus nínú account èmi ní savings account mo ní 200 and something.
Ha!
So, imagine how did you feel? And when you to a large extent, you don't know what is the woman on that other side.
Yeah, me. No,
recent uncle pay me lórí phone mo record there. Non grandstand le lórí pa wọ́n ní pé kí mi fún ní divorce kí lorúkọ kó lè lọ sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe àwọn command mi àwọn forí adé bẹ̀ mí. Irú ayé orí wa dé orí burúkú wo lè fi ń bẹ̀ mí. Mo dẹ̀ ní kó sign ní agreement lẹ́yìn mi àtẹ pé iye tó máa fún wa kí máa tọ́jú ọmọ ni mi ò má lọ bí tó fẹ́ lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n kí tó fún ẹ níwèé yẹn sign èmi mò ń ṣe látijọ́ yìí èmi náà wá decide pé mi ò kò tójú àánú mọ́ you will take your role fully.
Ìyá mi
honestly we have to sign a document that this is our amount. Mo bá dẹ̀ gbé lọ máa gbé ẹ lọ síbi tó yẹ kí n gbé ẹ lọ ni gbogbo kí even American government gan kó gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá sì ti lè fi jóná.
English.
Yes. No, to a large extent, we women here, we are going through a lot with a faithful husband. You can change a man, I know that. But fair should be fair. Fair should be fair. Do your own part at 50-50. But do your own 50. At the end of the day, the woman is the one doing even more than the 50% that you say you want. I want me to we do 50. We do more than that 50%. But when even a man does not even want to do 30%, does not want to do. Meanwhile, I want to talk our family and say, "Oh, fair by year, Jenny. Oh, fair shaking me. What is Jenny? Let's love me or anybody."
Àwọn family pressures náà ṣe ń gbọ́ ibi tí family ti sáré conclude ẹ̀ sí ni ẹ̀ kó fẹ́ ba ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀.
Àwọn family nǹkan orin tó ń kọ kiri nìyẹn ipò ọ̀nà ni mo fẹ́ kán lè.
Ọkùnrin tó dá blood wọ́n á ti máa pọ̀ ọkùnrin yẹn kó má bàa lé síta o wọ́n á ti gbé pressure sórí marriage tí ò tí ì dúró dáadáa láwọn tán tí ìfẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀ nílùú òyìnbó.
So, and see, we women, I'm serious. So, I'm not saying there's no bad woman. But a whole lot of time, and all these women that even torn because even though of recent, one of my aunties said, "Ojo wo ni mo di báyìí." When the auntie say, if you know, say, "Boba slago bueno continue to share for me in the past years," you won't believe what I'm going through. You won't believe that. So, get wow.
Somebody said, "Women, can you stop being superhero?" Yeah, that's another thing. You don't marry a man that doesn't want to be responsible, that is not doing what he wants.
Responsibility won't a woman. It's the natural instinct of a woman. It will automatically kick in and take up the responsibility of a useless man. That is the natural instinct of a woman. So everybody has their own different stories. I'm ready to sell pure water for my kids to survive.
Àwọn ọkùnrin mi ò ní appreciate irú obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ọ̀n tí tọ́bìnrin yẹn bá lọ tán tó máa lọ bọ́ sọ́wọ́ obìnrin tó máa ṣe obìnrin tó máa ṣe wọ́n báṣubàṣu. Let me chip in this thing, my sister.
It's just a natural instinct when the man decides to leave the role of the man and dump it on the woman. The woman naturally will kick it up. Okay, me ò ní alábàárò mi ò léyàn kankan. Ó kọ́ máa kick up and start. A good woman will just kick and start doing things herself. Because somebody don't say, "Oh, superhero now." We want to live a soft life. We want to live we have a partner that is not ready to take up the father role.
Somebody said families back home, all they know is money, money, money. Yeah, those are part of the pressures they put on people abroad. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you. So the woman on the other side might be going through a lot, can decide to just
sorry, hold on. At this point, can you just hold on? You see that woman at the other side. We are not blaming her, please. People should get this straight. We are not blaming her. We don't know what went wrong between them, but we are talking about her doing the right thing. What is the right thing? When this guy became sick. Hello, we are not saying...
Yeah, okay, ma.
What we are saying, can you just hold on?
This guy my partner in the last 2-3 months. Tẹ́lẹ̀ ló máa ń dá high blood pressure medication mi. Ìgbà tí mo rí gbogbo doctors tó ń ṣe mí gan mi ò gbádùn ara mi up till now. I had to kó gbogbo blood pressure medication mi pé kò náà lọ sanwó fún medication àbí lọ sanwó fún doctor.
Ẹ̀yin méjèèjì wá wà lórí high blood pressure. High blood pressure medication.
Mo sanwó fún consultation out of pocket. We used to go and kí ló pẹ̀. Náà ó ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ó ló ń gba oògùn lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ìná tí ń sọ.
Hold on.
Tí kankan bá ṣọ̀tá ẹ̀ sí olóhùn ní jẹ́ o, Jésù ní jẹ́ o, wọ́n á níyàwó ẹ̀ mi ò fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀.
Hold on. So both of you are on medication as it is. Táwa ló fẹ́rẹ̀ ní kejì lẹ́kún.
Maybe my need at some point you need to look inward and take care of yourself. I need to take care of myself. Mo kó gbogbo oògùn mi kúrò lẹ̀. Ìpè tó bá yẹ wàá fi owó wà ní àkáǹtì ẹ̀ náà. Go and pay for the doctor kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ consultation. Olóhùn ní jẹ́ tí kankan bá ṣe lọ́la sí wá ní ìyàwó ẹ̀ lóko ìyàwó ẹ̀ nìyí kíní kan ṣe kíní kan wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ kíní kan kọrin tó ṣe wọn sọ fọ́mọ wọn ìgbà tọ́mọ wọn tó ń jẹ kòkòrò tó ṣe pé alẹ́ tó bá dalẹ́ tí ò ní jẹ́ kí gbogbo wọn sùn wọn sọ fún pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí ò dá ní sùúrù. Sister, máa bá ṣe lọ. Thank you so much ma. Well done for a good job ma. God bless you ma. Thanks.
Yeah, please, all of you listening to me, we are not blaming that woman in Canada. We don't know the true story. But we are looking at it from the angle of humanity. If the husband did not call the family when he was sick, which is possible, I said it yesterday, it is possible that man too did not carry his family member. Remember, he has siblings. Nkonse, our siblings and Ogbo. What that incident you saw, that we saw in that something, was not accident. Definitely. I don't know why that woman said it was accident. She's the only one that can explain. So we are not blaming her. We are looking at it from the angle of humanity. That nothing stops her. When she knew that man was in that situation, either she's talking to the family, she's not talking to them, they are on good terms, they are not on good terms. Nothing stops her texting and calling them, Mommy, Eka Soma, or whoever she communicates with in the family. Hey, Joe, this is what I heard. I don't know if you heard about this. So, your son is not feeling okay, right? Your son is not feeling okay. This is what is going on with your son. Blah, 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 blah. When we are filling forms, any form we are filling where we need to put emergency contacts, most times we are told, especially when it comes to medical, you are to put down 2 numbers of people, right? Now, this is a lesson. We are learning from this. This is a lesson. When you are putting down numbers, put down the number of your wife, and if you have grown-up children and you are in good terms, put down their number along. If you are not married, put down the number of your wife, of your child, and a member of your family back in Nigeria. Okay? There is no ignorance in law. Nobody is blaming that woman. But this woman, this is the only place I have issues with her. She should have called the family member, knowing they are not so educated. Mommy, your son is in hospital. It's either they hide their separation from the family. Remember, I said it yesterday. Money, these people's problem, there is something going on with them. It's either the 2 couple they eat the fact that both of them are not in good terms from their family. Don't pretend they're abroad. And one family of them want to separate. One mọ̀ fẹ́ra mọ́. One mọ̀ pọ́n jà, but one mọ̀ fẹ́ra mọ́. So it's either that was what was happening, and they kept it away from them. Now the man became sick. The lady might have assumed that the family knew. But it is a right. It is a duty, not right now. A responsibility for somebody to know be more fun, especially on the part of humanity, to pick the phone and said, Mommy, ṣẹ́gbọ́n nǹkan báyìí mi mọ̀ bóyá Amos is sọ fún yín o. He's been in hospital o. He's not feeling okay. This is why when serious things happen, don't hide it from the people that are supposed to know. He's in the hospital. This is what is going on. Mo kàn ní kí n sọ fún yín ni. And secondly, nothing stops her checking up on the man. Responsibility, thank you. Nothing stops her from checking up on that man. To go and be checking up, even if it's going to be once a month. And she will have evidence. She will be proud. Somebody just called in. Our husband was sick. They were separated. She still went ahead to bring the man back inside. Pé bàbá ọmọ òun ni. Kí lòun fẹ́ ṣe? That one kuku get inside sef, still dey hide something. They needed help. Kò lè fowó sílẹ̀. Owó tí ò lè rẹ̀ mí ẹ̀. Owó tẹ́ pé tó bá kú àwọn náà yìí máa withdraw ẹ̀. Yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí MT wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ń sìn. I don't know why people do this. Now, notice stop that lady from calling them and visiting once a while. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí sì, she will have said, Mommy, I was always there. She will come out boldly. Whatever we are doing, let us make sure. Mo máa sọ fún yín, anything I do, I will stand up, I will come to the public and say, yes, I did it. By the time tí máa sọ̀rọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó máa blame mi. Our conscience should be our judge. Our conscience should be our drive in whatever we are doing. And empathy, putting ourselves in the shoes of somebody else. Don't call my 240. Ẹ má pè 240 me. You are here. I just corrected that. Call me on 347. Ẹlẹ́ranra ni gbogbo wa. It could be her now. So we are not blaming the woman. So ẹ má come with that something but nobody should blame her. We are not blaming her. You can contribute, but ẹ má sọ fún wa pé don't blame her. We are not blaming her. We know something must have got them to that situation. The only blame we are giving is her not doing. One or two more calls, then we stop. Torí àwọn tán wà labroad, I mean other countries.
So good, you are so kind. Almighty God, you are so good, you are so kind. Almighty God,
You are so good, you are so kind.
Almighty God, you are so good,
You are so kind. Almighty God.
Our God is good. You may leave your brief message and I will return your call as soon as I can. Thank you. God bless you.
Lè má rohun àrà lórí Real Talk with Aunty Adunni show. Bóyá kí ló wá ń pè é? There is no day we will do show, we don't see something. Lè má rohun àrà lórí Real Talk with Aunty Adunni show. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá pè tí bá miss call yín máa pè yín padà. Ṣé ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì la tún fẹ́ wọ̀? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are you joining us for the show? You want to contribute?
I just want to mention something to you. Can you put me?
Do you want me to take you off speaker? Take you off speaker?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, sure. Hold on. If I do, I will let you know. Okay, you are off speaker now. Hey, Cousin. Okay. Nigeria or in Canada? You know him? Ah. Okay. 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 Ta ló stop wọn? Ìyàwó yẹn. Hold on. Ní hospital yẹn, is he still alive? Okay, good. Okay. Ṣó lè sọ̀rọ̀? Kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Ó ń gbọ́ tó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀. Oh, okay. Oh. mute you. I had to mute you because of the information I'm getting. It's still about the woman. So somebody who knows that as the man just called me. They know them very well. So another person is calling me. I think from that area too. So we are getting somewhere. Hello. One speaker. Do you want to be speaker or take you off speaker?
No. I want to contribute.
Okay, you are on speaker then. Go ahead. Eba mi fi jẹ́ kó brief.
Yes. Good evening. So I just wanted to. I watched your broadcast yesterday.
All right.
Not live, but the recording, and I saw majority of the contributions that people made, and I just came back in right now from work, and I kind of went online to see that you were live again, and I heard snippets of what is currently happening. That if I'm right, the reason why the woman didn't probably talk, or the situation.
I just got some information now that I'm about to put out concerning the case.
That she's probably separated from the husband. Is that right?
The woman the Canada man?
The Canada woman.
Yeah. You say what is wrong with her?
That she's probably separated from the husband.
I'm about to put out some information, but I'm going to keep some off social media. I just got some information now, so.
Okay, but based on what you said earlier on, before that caller called in to give you more information.
Yeah.
I think the information you mentioned earlier on was that she's probably separated.
We don't know. We were assuming that definitely they have to be separated for her to be doing that. We don't know the full details as at yesterday.
Okay. I just want to say that I heard majority of your callers contributing yesterday, and some of them were fair contributions, some of them were unfair contributions.
But everybody have their opinion. Remember, people will talk from their own experience too. So you shouldn't take that to heart.
I know, and I also heard Yomi Hamzat's own communication. Even though she hasn't spoken, you understand? Even though she hasn't spoken, and she deserves to hear.
To be heard, yeah, she deserves to be heard.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I would caution people not to pass judgments.
No, but look, my brother, you cannot control people on how they react on public issue. Nobody should allow that to affect them.
That's fine. Still yet.
The only one I'm saying is that Oriyomi mahale woman ye kalimo koto shele.
We can still be measured from what I've heard so far from everybody. We can still be measured in our response, because
from everybody or some people, not everybody.
See, especially with people who were making assertions to the fact that maybe voodoo was somehow involved.
No, people will make. My brother, don't bother about what people say. You can't control people's opinion on issues. People will talk from what they have seen, what they have experienced. Am I a big deal?
More, because me come so ni pe come on your ma pass the judgment lórí ẹ̀. Torí àwọn kan pass the judgment lánàá. Èyàn burúkú ni, èyàn ṣe kíní kan.
Are you watching this show? Are you sure you are watching this show or another show, yesterday's show?
I'm talking based on what I watched yesterday.
I have been mentioning is don't pass judgment on that woman. Nobody should judge her. We are not judging her.
Because anybody, sister family members, get a better so then because she calling.
Àwọn mama parents obìnrin ò ṣá lè ọkùnrin ò ṣá lè dákẹ́ wọn gbúrò ọmọ wọn.
I live in Canada. And Canada is a very civilized environment. If there was any hanky-panky with the man's hospitalization, even though there is violence in the home, the police can investigate and they can bring charges against.
We have ruled that out. Mo ti sọ yẹn lánàá pé kò ṣe accident. Nobody should say it's accident. Wọ́n so mọ́lẹ̀ yẹn. I don't believe in that.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó dàbí ẹni pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí deep. Ó deep di ó kan even àwọn tó wà ní UK gan ṣé àwọn
brother
wọ́n máa sọ pé àwọn ò mọ ọ̀nà táwọn lè tò. Even if it's to take a place, go to Canada and talk to her. Find where she's living, find where your brother lives, talk to her, there's plane, there's flight lọ. And láti máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ Oriyomi láti Nàìjíríà kó lọ máa pariwo lé lórí.
Okay.
deep even though I feel for the parents. Every parent wants to know what happens to their child.
I think you know them. The way you are talking, you know them.
I don't know them. I told you I live in Canada. I've heard everybody talk about this issue, and up until now, she needs to be heard.
Oh yes. If you are not following the show, then Mosola no. Hold on, Mosola no. Mosole ni money. I am available for that woman to talk to, and I will respect her privacy. We just want to know what is going on. I am going to protect her. I just want to know the story. And I said, Oriyomi ma bully woman yon pariwo le lori, that will not work. She will not talk. I said I am available to listen to her.
She might want to refuse to talk, maybe based on the way they.
So nobody should judge her. That we need to know what is going on. The way they have presented her.
Because especially for somebody who has lived in this part of the world for a number of years. Allegations only make.
How many years? 2018 or Canada. Ibi tẹ́dé yóò dàbò tó bá jẹ́wọ́ o máa ignore. So tó bá jẹ́wọ́ náà ló wà lórí hospital bíi táwọn family ò gbúrú ẹ tó bá ń wò mí irú ọ̀rọ̀ òṣìwò nìyẹn. Ipe tó bá jẹ́wọ́ náà o máa ignore. Ṣé wọ́n ló bí wọn bí wọ́n ló bí ni? Àwọn yẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀ náà. Tí ìyàwó ò bá ṣe the right thing wọ́n á pè ìyàwó lè pè wọ́n kó sọ fún wọn. Irú ọ̀rọ̀ wo kọ́rọ̀ òṣìwò nìyẹn. Ẹ kó ignore wọn kó borúkọ ara ẹ̀ jẹ́ àtorúkọ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. I said it yesterday. I said I'm available for her to talk. She doesn't have to bring her face to the social media. That is why Laughing in social media space. She can call me, talk to me. I've been empathizing. I said something must have gone wrong somewhere. But ẹ̀gbọ́n mo ní mo ṣe gba àwọn information kan hold on o. O dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀, o sọ̀rọ̀, o bú àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀. O ní wọ́n sọ pé kinní kan, wọ́n ní voodoo ni. Everybody has a right to their opinion. They look at things in a different way. You can't stop them. It's just like this enlightening thing tí mò ń sọ. Not everybody agree with me. People come, they insult me for that. It doesn't stop me because this is my own truth. You can't tell people not to talk about their experience. They are looking from their own angle. It's all okay. Women, I allow women to express their mind now. Look, some men, they will make you to miss things. They will make you to ọkùnrin ò burú, obìnrin ò burú. But all we are saying, she should contact the family. Or I can be a middle woman. I be middle man, not then penny. Or middle whatever. I can be the middle person in your royi. With off camera. We have settled cases off camera that anybody will bossy. Sorry, social media. Some phone calling any sure. Can you give me the number of the person? I dare pay. I should 3-way call by me. I dare by one your jewel or Paris Benny. It's something we can do. I will now be the spokesperson. Anyway, we are talking about especially abandon questions like we are not judging her. But of course, people will leave comments down their own way. I can't control that. I cannot control people's comments. Neither can I control their opinion when they call. So get that and get that straight. Now, the last person that called me before this person has given us hope. And the hope is that, number one, the man is alive. This person said they know him very well. Ibitonti Joshishe and everything. The man is alive, which is a good hope. Number two, the man was dealing with some issues. Just like the last caller, one of the women called us and said the husband was having an issue and he didn't know. She didn't know until the man collapsed in his store and they called her. And the man, had a stroke from there. And he's the one. I'm not picking call now, Joe. Let me quickly do what I need to do. And, she still has to stretch forth helping her to bring the man home. And that is what we are looking out for. Humanity counts. This slave guy has a parent. Talk to them. If you don't want to talk to them directly, somebody like us can be the middle person. And we have that 3-way call. You talk to them off camera. Yes, off camera. Kò kwáyé. But because it has come to social media, is why we are talking about it. But it can be settled off camera. I don't use people's pain to make money. And so, yeah, you have to come to social media. And you know, you don't have to. We settle it off camera. You talk to the parents. Do you have their number? We call them. I will call them for her. Mommy, daddy, níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ dé yìí, ẹ máa ní sùúrù ni. Kò ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ social media. Get me all the documents of his medical history. Tẹjọ́ ń ṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn, photocopy the ones that are important. The day he was admitted into the hospital, we send it to them. We send it to the parents and they will see. This is what is going on with your son. He has been dealing with this issue kó tó dé stage tó dé yìí. So apparently, stroke ló ń deal pẹ̀lú wọn ò fẹ́ kán gbọ́ bóyá òun náà pẹ̀lẹ́ tí ò fẹ́ kán gbọ́. Somebody just called in. The husband didn't tell the family members that he was dealing with stroke. Tó bá kú sí wọn níyàwó ló pa. So I'm glad this is coming. We are getting clarity on this issue. Tó bá lọ kó bá kú sí wọn níyàwó ẹ̀ ló pa. Àwọn obìnrin burúkú tó wà ní diaspora wọ́n máa ń pọkọjá ayé ni. So maybe the man has been hiding his health issues from the family. Kọ́rọ̀ tó débi tó dé. So number 1 kò kú. Number 2 ó wà lọ́spítù. Number 3 wọ́n lóyìn ń wòyàn kò kàn lè sọ̀rọ̀ ni. But everything that you are saying is hearing everything. Á dẹ̀ máa gesture tó bá ń dáhùn. Secondly, nǹkan tá a wá fẹ́ jà fún tá à ń pariwo fún, the woman goes there to see him. But she stopped people from going there for reason best known to her. Ìyẹn ni mi ò wá mọ̀. Àwọn tó ń lọ wò náà sọ before she stopped people from going there to see him for reason best known to her. Láwọn ọ̀rẹ́. Or they have to go, they have to tell him before they go. Fresh, this is the way I talk. You have to know me for that. I'm a passionate talker, so there's nothing you can do about that. So, the man is alive. He's not okay, definitely. He's in the hospital. He's in facility, not hospital. He's in facility. They are taking care of her. The woman goes to see him. How often, I don't know. But they said she stopped seeing. Nobody can go in there without telling her. You have to take permission from her. She has to give permission before anybody goes to see her. Ọkọ ẹni, àìfẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́. Reality ni. And why the woman has refused to talk to the family? They said they have been fighting seriously. Nancy, I'm not picking. I know because I need to talk what I'm saying. I don't want to be distracted. They said there has been serious fights before now, which the family said too in their discussion. Family, ṣẹ́tìrí nǹkan tí family máa ń bàjẹ́, husband and wife, kò ní auto crash kankan, auto crash kọ́, bóyá arrangement wọn ò fẹ́ kó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí náà ṣe sọ pé auto crash, kò ń ṣe auto crash. It's a serious medical issue. It's a serious medical issue. So we are getting somewhere. Mo ti sọ wípé ìhàlẹ̀ kọ́ ló máa jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ jáde. She will not talk. Kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan anybody máa ṣe sí. Sùúrù pẹ̀lẹ́. But people they are welcome to their opinion and put anything comment down. It doesn't mean that means if everybody low write her out, low write her off. We keep saying we are not judging her. We know something. There was no accident. The man was having some medical issues before he was admitted into the hospital. And the woman, according to what I just heard, they said the woman still. Ìkọ́nú àwọn tó ń lọ rí, mo máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. But mi ò kọ́ tó bá sọ, tó bá fẹ́ kí n sọ síta ni máa sọ. Òun lẹ ti gbọ́ yẹn. Èmi ò ń ba nǹkan jẹ́. Kí nǹkan lójútùú ni mo wà fún. Kó lójútùú. And this is a lesson for families, extended families. Nǹkan tó máa ń bàjẹ́ nínú marriage àfi tá a bá fẹ́ bára wa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Extended families, the way they meddle into relationship, the way they meddle kò ń ṣe kékeré. Once you marry a family, ó ti di ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ gbogbo family yẹn. Ẹ yẹ ká sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Once you marry them, ó ti di ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ gbogbo wọn. Anybody can think they can talk to you anyhow. You can hear when the brother was talking. Abi can replay. ẹgbọ́n gbà tí brother ń sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé ká replay ẹ̀. So yeah, we are, you know, we are a man torawa, as in from the part of the world tawa. You don't want people to know something is doing you. Oh, the kulo. Oh, the kulo. Oh, idea. Come out of anybody. So they said it's only 2 of his friends. Ni ó gbà láyé kó máa wá wò. But ìgbà tó dé stage kan, they have to tell her, nígbà tọ́rọ̀ tí ń da láriwo, she has to tell them, you can't go there without telling me. Nígbà tó ti di pé wọ́n gbé bọ́ta, wọ́n pariwo. So òun ló mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. We will know níbi tọ́rọ̀ yìí ti wá. But one thing is that the man is not, he didn't have accident. I don't know where the accident story is coming from. I don't know why she told them it was accident. I don't know what they are trying to cover up to say it was accident. The man is hospitalized. And we all know somebody said the woman should tell the parents whatever happens. Ìyẹn làwa náà sọ pé kó sọ fún wọn, let her tell the family. Níbi tó kò yẹ kọ́rọ̀ dé stage yìí gan kó tó jẹ́ kán mọ̀. Ó kàn máa gborúkọ ni. Orúkọ tí ò fẹ́ gbà ló ń gbà ń sìn. And kò tí ì bàjẹ́, it is still good kó wẹrẹ mọ́. Medical record wà ń bẹ, ìlú òyìnbó ni. It is not Nigeria where you can lie. It is not Nigeria. They will give them the medical record. She as the next of kin, or bóyá òun ló ní power of attorney, she will see everything. She should screenshot and send. Kó send ẹ̀ sí wọn, nǹkan tó ń ṣe ọmọ yín lélẹ́yìn níbi tọ́rọ̀ dé. She should know. So whoever knows her, táwọn àwọn tẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń pè mí that you are calling me concerning the issue, tell her there is nothing for her, nowhere to she's hiding anymore. Wọ́n dẹ̀ náà ti bá a sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, bóyá ó wà ó fò bóyá rẹ̀ máa yá. That they have told her pé let the parents know. She said she doesn't want to talk to the family. You don't want to talk to the family? It's all okay. Jẹ́ kí irú àwa mọ̀, àwa ló mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún ẹ. Àwa ò mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún ẹ. Oh, they need that is nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún ẹ. Just let the family know nǹkan tó ń ṣe ọmọ wọn lélẹ̀. Send the medical documents and everything to them. Ó ti tán fàkátì, kò lé, kò fàjà. Má gba orúkọ tí ò ń ṣe tiẹ̀, especially Adéyínká Ìlọ̀rí. I just said it. Okay. Ẹ dúró náà. Bóyá ibi tó lọ accident ti wáyé. Èèyàn kan ní the medical word for stroke is cerebrovascular accident. Bóyá accident ni Oríyọmí gbọ́. Mi ò sọ pé bóyá bẹ́ẹ̀ o, but bóyá nǹkan tí lady yẹn lọ sọ fún wọn nìyẹn pé what is wrong with your husband? Oh, okay, then báwo náà ṣe wá send the picture mọ́tò? Who send the picture of the car to them? By saying accident. Okay, somebody said by saying accident, maybe she means CVA, which is cerebral. Okay, your corner comments on Facebook already. So 2 people just commented. She meant cerebrovascular accident. Oyorí bá gbé accident láàrin ẹ̀ pé odókun ẹ̀ lásídẹ̀ǹtì níbo lásídẹ̀ǹtì ti wà mọ́tò tó fi lásídẹ̀ǹtì dà. But picture mọ́tò wa ń kọ́. She send the picture of the car. Ta ló send the picture mọ́tò sí Oríyọmí? Ṣé àwọn family náà send? Àbáwọn family náà send the picture mọ́tò sóríyọmí? Okay. Hold on. We are putting the pieces together gradually. The pieces is coming together. Maybe she mentioned cerebrovascular accidents. Oríyọmí wá bèrè mọ́tò lọ́wọ́ àwọn family member that spoke to him. They now send the car pé mọ́tò tó ń lò rèé, àwọn ò accident ń bẹ. Could that be it? Anyway, the truth will come out. Okay, I will call you now, Nancy, please. Hello. You are on speaker. Check it, on speaker.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, Ejo. Hello, I have to protect the person giving me information, okay? So that's why I muted it. So I'll be stopping now. I'm tired already. So the information is, we are asking about the car. There was a picture of a car. So they said what happened was the day the incident started, he went to drop the wife at work. So on his way back, he forgot his laptop to Yekugbe lọ síbi iṣẹ́. So he was to go and pick his laptop nílé. So as he was going, he actually had accident with that car, but not serious accidents. So that accident that he had, the shock, he went into coma because he has been dealing with health issues. I hope my explanation is clear. He actually had accidents. So that accident, when he had it, he was in coma for some time. So I asked the person, I said, why didn't she inform the family? She said because they were having issues. I said, no, that was not good enough. That was very, very wrong of her. Because what if he had gone? Now, everything is now scatter. Don't call me on 240. I won't pick it. I've been saying this thing. I will not pick it. Don't call me on my 240 anymore. I have said it times without number. My 240 is not a public line anymore. I have said it countless times. My 240 that is ending with 6200 is not a public phone number. Don't call it anymore, please. I won't pick. I have told you the numbers to call. Call me on +1 347 261 5455. That's the number you can call. So, but at this point, I think I'm very tired. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully, definitely the message. Mo ń bọ̀ èèyàn kan pè mí. Ṣé ẹni tí mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ tán sí ni? No.
Àǹtí Àdùnní.
Ẹ wà ń speaker o.
Ẹ bó wà ń speaker.
Okay, English
Ó wà
please.
okay. Àǹtí Àdùnní. Ṣẹ́rí tó bá ká fámìlì àwọn fámìlì ọkọ tó wà ní UK lára. Ó yẹ kó ti ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì kó ti fò lọ sí Canada kó lọ wọ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn. Instead of tó lọ kówó fún Oríyọmí tó ń pariwo kiri lórí social media. Àwa tá à ń gbé Canada àmọ́ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ privacy. We know what privacy is all about.
Be the family members call now.
What is wrong with having privacy?
Hold on, my brother, but not about your family, extended family. They should not know what's going on with him.
The son said ìjà ti wà tẹ́lẹ̀. Tó bá káwọn tó wà ní UK lára.
I think you are very close to that person.
Wọ́n ti lọ wẹ́ gbọ́n wọn. Kò ká wọn lára ni tó bá ká wọn lára. Wọ́n lọ ń kó owó fún Oríyọmí kó máa bá wọn pariwo kiri rédíò lórí nǹkan tí ò make sense.
Kò make sense ẹ̀mí.
Àwa tá ẹ̀mí báwo èèyàn ní stroke.
Àti àwa gan ti sọ lánàá pé stroke ló ní from that picture.
Èèyàn ní stroke ó máa rí ẹfílẹ̀ is in the best of hands. They will take care of him. Healthcare Canada is superb, one of the best. He will recover. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, he will recover. Tó bá ń gbé Nàìjíríà ni mo sure pé.
A ti lọ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ pé tán bá mi sọ.
The poor health system they have in Nigeria á ti gbẹ̀mí mi. We should be using this opportunity to educate ourselves. There are so many health situations in Nigeria that people even bring over here. I'm somebody who works in a health background, and thank God for my exposure in the healthcare industry and my health background. Nígbà tí mo wà ń lé gan, mo ti mọ àwọn doctors yẹn pé wọ́n wá síbí báyìí tó jẹ́ pé àwọn gan wọ́n marvel ni pé they are so far behind. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé African person we have a high risk of cardiovascular disease, heart problems, diabetes, hypertension. Once ọkùnrin bá ti ń hit 40, ó yẹ kó ti máa lọ fún routine check at least once a year. Gbogbo wa la ní family doctor níbí báyìí. Tọ́mọ nígbà tí mo dé ní ìlọ́ discover pé èmi gan fúnra mi lára mi mo ní ìtọ̀ ṣúgà. Mo dẹ̀ ń gba the best of care. Àwọn oògùn tí mò ń lò tí bá sọ fún yín tí mò ń lò lóṣooṣù. Ìkọ́ni àwọn oògùn tí mò ń lò lóṣooṣù $200 per month. Mo dẹ̀ ní drug plan tó ń sanwó ẹ̀. Ẹ sọ fún mi oògùn ẹ calculate $200 kẹ convert sí náírà. Èyí mélòó lè afford irú àwọn oògùn.
But so we pay the parents are my brother. I'm not going to take that from.
The system is broken.
Our system is broken. It's about the family knowing what is going on. Kó carry our parents. Ó lè má bá wọn àbúrò sọ̀rọ̀. Kó bá wọn parents ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ gbọ́.
Gbogbo tó wà sọ pé irú àwọn family tó wà ní UK yẹn sì àwọn àbúrò àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n àbàwọn relation they should know better. At least àwọn èèyàn máa wà ní neighbor.
Òun làwádẹ̀ ti try àti meddle into it wípé ó dá gbogbo nǹkan tí Oríyọmí bá ṣe ẹ má bínú.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe gbé ọ̀rọ̀ lórí social media táwọn tó súnmọ́ wọn pè é. Ẹ wo bí Oríyọmí Hamzat ṣe handle it. It is very, very poor, very unprofessional. That's what I'm just going to say. Me blame him for not coming out. Not the way the guy handled it. Now, people close to her are coming out because look at the way you've handled it.
The
orientation has to change back home.
Ẹ bá wa bá sọ̀rọ̀ kó pa àwọn parents ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kó ro ti kúnlẹ̀ àbíamọ. Ó lè má bá àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò sọ̀rọ̀.
Mi ò close my family yẹn o. But I haven't heard the story and I haven't not heard from her. It's difficult for me to pass the judgment because because you have to hear from the two sides of the story before you can begin to pass judgment. And now we are beginning to hear a little bit of from our own side. Actually, there could see love lost between Ọkọ àti ìyàwó. They are in a good relationship, even though the wife may have problems with
they have problems together, but not if you're one. That's what they just established.
Only why issues they were, but
ìyàwó bínú sáwọn family ọkọ.
Nǹkan tó bí kọ́ máa sọ ni pé wọ́n máa pẹ̀tù sí náà ni tó bá lóun ò bá family rẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe wọ́n máa pẹ̀tù sí náà ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Because ìlú òyìnbó tá a wà ìlú Canada tá a wà obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe báwọn kan ṣe sọ lánàá obìnrin lágbára o.
Àwa gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe agbára yẹn lò náà torí ọjọ́ ọ̀la.
Obìnrin lágbára o because tóbìnrin bá pọlọ́pàá fọ̀ yín sáà tó bá lọ́kọ̀ òun fọwọ́ kàn òun tí ò lè fọwọ́ kàn. Ìfà kó tó bọ́nú ẹ̀wọ̀n gan ẹ̀mí àfẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́.
Òun náà jẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan fún ìlú òyìnbó ló wà.
So àwọn especially àwọn tó wà ní UK.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n.
Báwo lè ṣe máa lọ tú Oríyọmí try wọn fún wọn ní good advice.
Wọ́n fi nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn náà tún ṣe ìgbà tí òun náà dá wọn lóhùn kò yé yín ká ló dáhùn bóyá kò bá má dé tànà tó bá ti dá wọn lóhùn wọn lọ́rọ̀ ìtì wà nílẹ̀ tó ti ṣe díẹ̀.
Àwọn parents náà pé the husband is in the best of hands of medical care.
Ṣó pé wọ́n sórí fídíò call my darling brother hold on ẹjọ́ kì í ṣẹjọ́ ara wa ká má dà ẹ dúró.
Tó bá lè connect to some parents láti assure wọn. I understand parents will feel they want to know what is happening to their child but they need to assure them that.
Kò bá tiẹ̀ pè wọ́n sórí fídíò kọ̀ọ̀kan rí gbogbo eléyìí wọn ní lè complain ẹ̀rọ ọ̀dọ̀ onídùn lẹ́nu tiwọn náà. Àwa public àbí wọn pé ṣó pè yín sórí fídíò call ṣẹ́rọ ọmọ yín.
Problem ni àwa very superstitious bó ṣe wà yẹn sì tó kéré òun kan fúnra rẹ̀ ìtìjú lè máa ṣe pé at this age kìíní stroke kìíní ṣe ìwé wọn kọ́lá máa ń fọ̀ bíi di Nàìjíríà.
Ṣé ìyẹn ọkọ are you talking about the man now?
I'm talking about our culture now pé gbogbo nǹkan là ń fọ̀ bíi ìtìjú àti pé bóyá ó ní stroke láti come out. It could be because of religious background. It could be because of cultural background. Ìtìjú àti sọ pé at this my age mo ní stroke at this my young age.
Oda.
Which but if you have the risk factor it's common. That is how you get the help you need when you come out.
Oda, mo ti gbọ́ ti yín.
To talk about your problem.
A ti gbọ́.
But and seek the better health care.
Oda.
But Nigeria is a broken.
Oda o bàbá mi a ti gbọ́ yín.
It's a broken system.
Mo ní a ti gbọ́ yín kí n lè gbé kí ní kọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ lómi ká lè tètè lọ. Mo ti gbé kọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ èèyàn kan tẹ́lẹ̀ already.
Hello, ma.
One speaker.
If Oriyomi did not handle it that way, those people that are talking now, they will not come out and be talking. The woman did not do well at all.
Kalo ti down, it won't get to this stage.
If the woman do the right thing, the family will not go to Oriyomi. And those people that are saying that the family should come from UK, is it easy to get the visa? No matter what, I don't know. I am a mother, and that lady's mother too. If it happened to her own daughter or son, will she take it like that? Why are you hiding your husband for his family? If the man crying out, are you going to tell them or you are not?
Orúkọ burúkú ló máa gbà.
Alone. Ma, I'm not blaming Oriyomi because the woman wants them to scatter everything. That's why. And if Oriyomi did not talk that way, all these evidences that is coming out will not come.
My darling,
and those that are saying that Oriyomi did not do well.
Can I say something? Hold on. Auntie, any suru, can I say something at this point? I personally, even though I don't want to say it, but at this point I have to. I have exception to the way Oriyomi handled the case too. And I will tell you why. They brought a case to you. Okay, I'll tell you why. They brought a case to you. The wife's family have spoken, and husband's family. Romo Abasa ron. And instantly, Elogbon got Oriyomi, so I can replay. Oni oti so oko e mole. What is the evidence? No. That was wrong.
I am sorry to say this. When people want to advertise things for you, they want to catch your attention. I don't know Oriyomi, and I'm not talking on his behalf.
Hold on.
Because if the woman did not share all this issue, we don't know when we start something, we don't know how that issue is going to be to end. When the woman do the right thing, if you cannot talk to the parents, talk to the siblings. So they will pass the information to their parents. There's no one that will see that man that will not continue to sorrow, man.
Agree.
I'm sorry, but
tá bá ṣe gbé ọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀ gbà míì á jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ yanjú bá wọn sí Canada àmọ́ kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Wait, ma, we are talking about life here.
I know.
We are talking about life.
Wo ti ń rẹ̀ mí.
Whether we are in Canada or we are not in Canada, I'm sorry, obìnrin náà á ti ṣe wàhálà bọ̀ tá a bá ń ṣe wàhálà ẹ jẹ́ ká fi wisdom sí ma. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi wisdom bí wọ́n dín máa yẹn bá ti ẹ̀yọ́ lórí burúkú bọ̀ in that situation no matter what we are swallow whatever ni. You understand me, ma?
Boy, mo gbọ́ ti yín mà.
Because the guy cannot speak for himself now. Ìwọ ni ó ní gbogbo ẹjọ́.
Ṣé mo wípé we keep asking wípé does that guy ṣé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ò náwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ni?
God bless you.
We keep asking. Is it that boy, that man?
What privacy?
That man does not have.
Bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wá tó bá fẹ́ gbé wálé kó gbé wálé tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ òun náà ni.
No, kò lè lọ
yẹn. Ní access láti máa bá sọ̀rọ̀.
He can't go home with the way situation of things. With what I heard, he can't go home. He cannot. Other than pé kọ́kọ́ ìyá mi wọ́n ní ẹni tí ò bá ní jẹ́ ká ẹni sùúrù ẹni tí ò bá ní jẹ́ ká jẹun a máa ṣe tiẹ̀ mú oúnjẹ ń gbà mí.
God bless you. God bless you.
Oriyomi fẹ́ gba nǹkan lọ́wọ́ èèyàn ẹ jẹ́ kí n play voice note yẹn ẹ lè halẹ̀ kẹ́ni kọ́ bọ́ta wọn ní bọ́ta. ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀mí là ń sọ you want to have access to your son. ìyá ni gbogbo wa tó bá dójú ẹ̀ between me and you kí nǹkan kan ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yín ẹ̀ kúnlẹ̀ fẹ́ni tí ò yẹ kẹ́ kúnlẹ̀ fún.
Yes.
So wọ́n fẹ́ gba nǹkan lọ́wọ́ èèyàn máa play voice note fídíò yẹn sìn. Ìwọ̀ntúnwọ̀nsì tí o bá fẹ́ ṣàwọn kankan.
Mistake mama gori mistake ni o ẹni àkọ́kọ́ ìyàwó ló ti kọ́kọ́ ṣe léyìí tó pọ̀ jù because tó bá ti dojú àìsàn because ẹni tí ò ṣàìsàn gan ń kún sí mà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni anybody ló lè lọ.
Ó ń kú tó bá ti dojú yẹn through everything lè jẹ́ kí body ní access sí.
Nǹkan tó wá ṣe níbẹ̀ ní woman yẹn that I would really love to know is why she's keeping the man information away from the family. There's something that will still be around on your head.
Oriyomi náà fi ń ṣe tó ṣe nìyẹn. Gbogbo ọmọ sọ pé two wrong can never make a right. Gbogbo ọmọ máa wrong lọ ni. Ọmọ máa wrong lọ ni. Nígbà tó ti dójú ikú yẹn torí ikú ti ń bọ̀ báyìí kọ́lọ́ máa pa máa yẹn ni kọ́lọ́ fún láradá ni. Ó ti ń dójú ẹ̀ bọ̀.
Ó lè má kú. People can do stroke and they will be like that for a long time. Ó lè má kú. Kò dẹ̀ ní kú. Kò ní kú. Mo bá wa kó à ń bẹ̀ là ń bẹ̀ náà gbogbo yín ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni ẹ má tún sọ̀rọ̀ líle mọ́ kó bá wa táyé wọn bá táṣe la fi ráwọn èèyàn tán jáde náà tán àtàrọ̀ làwọn èèyàn ti pẹ̀lú lórí ọ̀rọ̀.
àwọn tí wọ́n ń pa judgement lèmi ń sọ àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ wípé kí ní kọ̀ọ̀kan yẹn lèmi ń sọ.
nígbà tẹ́yìn bínú ẹni sùúrù èmi máa fẹ́ fíà ní nǹkan ẹ̀yin ń bínú wípé wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ sí wípé nǹkan tó Oriyomi sọ síyàwó ò tí ì pọ̀ jù wá ìtawà wa ń bínú sànù ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọkọ náà sáì fámílì ọkọ wípé wọn ò deserve àti rí ọmọ wọn èèyàn tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó pè tó sọ̀rọ̀ àgbogbo à ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí pé kó má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mo pa fóònù mọ́ létí náà mo pa fóònù mọ́ òun náà létí pé kó má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní àbáwọn síbi àwọn nǹkan tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
I'm apologetic and just reading the comments and I'm hearing the people the way people are talking that was what aggravates me.
ẹ ṣe ìyá mi ẹtù ẹgbẹ́ ká pẹ̀tù ni kó ro ìkúnlẹ̀ àbíamọ kó jọ tí ò bá lè pè sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ kó pè àwa máa fún láyè kó pè á fún láyè privately kó dẹ̀ pa àwọn fámìlì ọkọ ẹ̀ tí ò bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ pè wá kó pe fámìlì ọkọ ká gbọ́ pé ó ti pe fámìlì ọkọ ìyẹn làwa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ bèbè fún. ó yá pápá ká lọ sùn.
Hello.
wọ́n ti pò mí lẹ́mìí kọ̀ lálẹ́ yìí ẹni tí gbogbo ojú mi ti pọ́n wa. ó yá ìsọ̀rọ̀ ká máa lọ ká lọ sùn ká lọ jẹun ká sùn. hello, you are online. hello.
Yeah, ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ ma.
English.
English. Ṣẹ̀rí a máa ń gbádùn sí oyin gan. This is my first time máa pè sórí sóyè. So iṣẹ́ ń gé mi ma. So nǹkan tí mi kàn fẹ́ sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ni pé ṣẹ́rí tá bá wo parent ọkọ yẹn wọ́n ti dàgbàlagbà. Nǹkan tó rí yọmí ń sọ láti prove out ni pé àwọn bàbá ìyá àti ìyá yìí wọ́n rí ọmọ ọba ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ráàyè rí ẹgẹ́ tiẹ̀ at least tó wáyé pé woman yẹn fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tó dáa kò sí ni lókè ìgbà tí mi gan rí picture yẹn mo mọ̀ pé kò ní ṣe accident máa yẹn ní stroke definitely.
He actually had accident. He actually had accident. Accident yẹn ló lead sí kinní yẹn. All accident.
No matter ma.
Wọ́n ló ní accident slight accident pé kò ṣe accident púpọ̀ tó fún ní shock.
Bọ̀ o ló send picture yẹn sórí Yomi fúnra orí Yomi gangan.
English.
Oh, okay. So the lady sent the picture to Oriyomi. Do you understand? So, and then what Oriyomi is trying to do is just like, at least let us know what happened to the husband, because you don't have.
No, not us. Kokonwa. Let the family know. Let the family know. It's not our business.
Exactly, that's what we.
Let the family know. Contact the family so that those parents can be okay.
The situation. You can't just ignore the family because you don't want to talk to them or anything. At least let them know the family. I mean, the situation of their son. I mean, whatever. Check it to me.
Yeah.
So English. And then your husband is not well.
Yeah.
Baba ti dàgbà, ìyá ti dàgbà. Àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n now.
That's the angle we are looking at too.
Gbogbo wa náà la ní ìyá la ní bàbá now, at least. And that's why Toriyomi tó fi come out, tó fi pariwo báyẹn pé no. Kò yẹ kó rí báyẹn. So look on the people, so just a few things ni.
Thank you very much.
Tó bá yẹ pé gbogbo wa náà la ń ṣe irú nǹkan báyẹn, ta ni so tó bá jẹ́ pé òun ló ṣẹ̀ sí lọ́wọ́ ṣé inú títẹ̀ náà máa dùn káwọn kó má bọ́ wọn bí ẹ sọ̀rọ̀. So ẹ ṣé gan ni mà.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So jẹ́ kí n pe ẹni tó ti ń tra kọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ẹ fẹ́ kí n lọ sùn mọ́ lálẹ́ yìí ẹ jẹ́ kí n pe 1 or 2 people tó ti pè mí then we go and sleep. Okay. We are hopeful that she's watching. I want to believe she's on social media anyway. Sister mi tẹ́ ṣe lọ sùn ni.
Hello, sister.
Briefly, ká lè ṣe pápápá.
Oh, you're online?
Yes. Àbí kí n gbé kúrò? Should I take it off social media? I mean off.
Yeah, let me just pinch in my little. I woke up to this story. I think we started yesterday.
Yeah.
And the reason why I called earlier was when I was pissed off with the other caller, I believe from Canada. In a scenario like this, we can't be putting pepper. Things have already been yam scatter.
The yam scatter.
I think the caller that is calling, I was thinking he or she was a lady, I don't know, until when he kept on saying, brother me.
I mean, I don't know, it sound like Okonia, but it sound like Obina at the same time.
Gentlemen, if you are listening to me, wherever you are in Canada.
If you had the pepper and salt, you only again to close them all.
This is not the way to resolve an issue. The way you are going about it. You are talking like you know the lady and you're on the lady's side.
I want to believe any.
Okay, even if you don't know them, but the way it sounded on the show today, twice, I felt like he knows the family.
I think he does.
Let's say in a scenario you don't know them, you're supposed to be in the middle, be neutral. In a scenario like this, we are in diaspora. We see so many things. And like you said, people said, the family, they're having an issue before. When they already have ongoing issue,
and a scenario like this happens, yes, we don't have control. You said it. I am in a medical field too for the past 21 years and counting. There is a limit. As an IPA law, we can keep some records. You don't have to tell the family.
Not
but
from,
when you
not
have
from the family now.
Parent, you need to let them know, regardless of your differences between you and your husband, you let them know this is their child. And this is where I'm going to go back again. When couples are in a problem, your marriage, is shaking. You guys are not together, and you are just a compass here. It happens. Things like this is going to occur. And you know what? They will blame you. I think the both of you have been separated. You've left each other. Then the parents will have access to their child. And let me tell you guys that is listening to me, I'm sure before the families in UK actually went to Oriyomi, I don't think it's something that happened within 1 week. They must have exercised every area they think they can reach them. In a scenario they couldn't reach them, then they took their parents to go to Oriyomi to go and speak. Because when anybody I am a lady, I am a woman, I am a mother. Regardless of what is happening between you and your husband, as long as the man still have family, please don't let them label you. I'm sure the man must have wronged you in one way or the other. This lady in picture, Bokama Bariti, so be stubborn, be not listen to people. You will handle it. And Saduni is begging her. She knows the reason why she's pleading. And we have to educate her. Wherever you are in Canada, I'm speaking from Atlanta in America, but I'm not. If I'm in your shoe today, because one thing with me, sometimes it's good to let people know. I will tell the family, because once your heart is right, you don't have anything to cover up. Yes, in medical area, both the guy that said Canada, yes, I know what they call IPA law. You don't tell people everything about their home medical records, but you let the family know. This is the even stroke that you guys said, you may be ashamed that, no. I've seen a child of 7 years old that struck out, Mr. Man. Stroke will happen to everybody.
It can happen to anyone.
It could be congenital. It could be... So don't even go there that in Nigeria we are hiding stuff. No. I know they do. But in America, this is a grown-up man, for Christ's love.
Yeah.
If anything happens to that man, she will be labeled that, sometimes you tell the truth so that peradventure anything happens tomorrow, your hands will be clean. I don't see any reason why you did, no matter what. Yes, they took it overboard to Oriyomi.
Lady, you won't let me
shouting anything.
You don't feel pariwo papa yon ma ti fo bota mi o pa ohun rele ye wa wo ọmọ yin o.
Ma,
mo ní mi ò lẹ́mìí nǹkan tí lady yìí ń fà.
Exactly, because if you don't take your hands to Oriyomi will not shout. You and I that are talking to that, and everybody.
Wow, he's not wrong.
They're not going to talk about it. There are certain things you do underneath the carpet. I've seen couples that something like this happened to them. The man started telling the whole world, this is happening, Even the wife started telling everybody the whole world, So everybody praying, they're doing this, they're giving them medication and everything. But you're not going to hide your husband from the family, for Christ's love. Your family, that is his family. All more money now. We are all parents.
Benny.
And I've been saying it, if you know you don't love your partner anymore, have they return them to their parents? Either man or woman. Because since yesterday, that thing was just up. And this Canada...
For anybody to bá bímọ ẹ̀rù àbáyàn pẹ̀lú nǹkan téèyàn ń gbọ́ yìí. Wọ́n ní gbogbo abiyamọ lọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó bá já abiyamọ gidi, you will be scared that this kind of thing is happening.
And you call her that saying like, she's the wife. Nobody can do anything about it. Whatever she wants us to know, she know, excuse me. Let me tell you, if anything happens to that man, America will be the first suspect as a partner. Okay? If it's something that is clear, you sick, only stroke in you, before he reached to this level, I bet you that man was still talking. For the old age parents like that,
no,
there's no set every area they know they can reach the guy. It's because they couldn't.
They went to the family, the lady's family too.
Ma?
They were the lady's family one down. Our family.
Exactly. àbà àwọn ọmọ wo ò ní ṣìfẹ́ lọ́kùnrin wọn ò ní ṣìfẹ́ lóbìnrin o.
According to them,
but you caller right now, me I support Auntie Aduni. Like, let's beg the wife. Let's beg her, please. We are begging you. I'm begging you, this caller. I mean that woman.
Yes.
That is a picture. Because Teba will give like the Remy stated, yes, Oulo Lokwe. But remember, the husband started from somewhere. I won't follow you. And you say, like you, let me use this moment to commend you to Auntie Aduni. I'm going to drink wine, 1 glass of wine on your behalf tonight because this rest is too much. You see why I can't be a blogger? The headache is too much.
It's too much, yo.
I can't even do it. I commend you. God bless you. I want everybody listening that they want this thing to resolve. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
I'm going to guess I'm going to a party. I can't come and kill myself.
Adios.
Bye.
The guy cannot talk. So, according to what I heard, immediately he had that Dauda Aziz. Let's be frank here. I'm not going to be sentimental or be afraid of anybody. Let me play the video for you. You don't undo cases that way. Uman Bank, Konjeni. Oh. Hello?
Hello, sir.
You are on speaker, please. English.
All right, okay. So I wanted
please,
to
just 2 minutes or 3 minutes, so I can go on.
Yes, I just wanted to say that, in my own opinion, I think it is wrong for her not to have mentioned to anybody.
Yeah, we established
that.
It is
very risky. Exactly. And therefore, those that are saying the siblings in the UK, why can't they go to Canada? Are they assuming that everybody that is abroad has papers to travel in and out of the country they are in?
Yes, yeah, possible.
Is that the situation? Because it is possible that they don't have the right papers, because if they did, I don't think that, things would have been this way. And again, even if they have papers, if the woman is not communicating with them, you understand? If she is incommunicable, they don't have the address, they don't know how to communicate.
Even if they have address, they can't go to their house.
They cannot communicate. So how would they even be able to reach him? How would they know the location? Because it is not as if Canada is just one bus stop where they will just land and stand and be calling his name, or they'll be standing on the road and looking forward to seeing him walk.
Yeah, sure.
So, lastly, there is something I want to say, and this is an advice to everybody. Omodeni, I have not been married for too long, but at least I've been married for over 10 years. I would want to say that. If you have issues with your in-laws, it is okay to have issues with them. We can't possibly be friends with everybody. But please, I'm talking to all the women now. Make sure there is one person
that should be God bless you.
God bless you. Talk to.
God bless you. That should be one person.
Young or whether old.
Yeah.
Because I say this from experience, from personal experience. Once upon a time, I had serious issues with my in-laws. It ate my husband up so much so that one day by himself.
Are you a woman?
I thought it was maybe. I'm a woman, no.
Ọkùnrin mo rò pé ó sọ̀rọ̀, ó yá, go ahead.
Mondays guys me.
Oh, okay.
So one day, mo wá kàmú, mo rò pé ó ń kàwé ni o, mo kàmú. He had thought of all the issues. Ló bá lọ da kíní ta fi for toilet. Ló bá dà sínú cup, ló bá mú bẹ́ẹ̀ tó mu tíì. Ni mo sáré gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
English. I have English speakers on the page show, please. I have non-Yoruba speakers. Speak it English.
that we use that thing now that we used to wash the toilet.
Bleach. Your husband.
Yes. Oh, so I got there. I just walked into the situation and I hit it off. I said, no, what health services, ambulance services, and all of that. I was confused. I was running up and down. I didn't even wait. I knew that before connected. I didn't wait for them to answer. But they came. They traced it and came to the house and took him, and they were able to treat and all of that. So when he came round and he settled, he pleaded with me, begged me, I shouldn't tell anybody. I said, no problem. But under God, till today, doesn't know. This is 10 years ago. Immediately, I called the brother. I said, this is what your brother did with evidence. I said, well, keep it. So that it's not that tomorrow something will happen. I didn't know. So make sure that there is somebody. You understand? Because of a day like this. But I please, for one person, as I say, even in the midst of this obodion, let me tell you this for your information and awareness, so that tomorrow you will not come and hold my neck. So please, just an advice for everybody.
Thank you very much.
Let's get you one person at least that we can speak to.
Thank you. Very good advice. Thank you. In case you missed what she said, I thought that was a man anyway. Get out of here. She said there was a time you should try and be close. At least no matter what, one member of your husband's family or your wife's family should have good rapport with them. She said there was a day her husband almost by himself and she saw the man. She had to quickly call emergency, then tell the sister. And that if not, what if that man should buy? They will say she caused it. So just like this case we are handling, and I'm still hoping that lady will call. She will reach out or call the family. She doesn't have to call us. Reach out to the family and we hear it from Oriyomi that it's been settled. Okay? Go ahead.
Just like this case.
Oh, yeah, fast.
Hello, ma.
Hello, fast. I go and sleep, I beg.
Okay. What I wanted to add with what the other caller said is true. A lot of women, especially this young generation, when they get married, they don't try to at least have somebody in their husband's family, that at least one person that they can actually talk to. I'll give you a perfect example quickly. I have one of my younger brothers. I have a lot of younger brothers, but I have one of them. Throughout the whole marriage, the reason why the marriage has remained till today is because of the action me and my mother took in it. Otherwise, the girl was ready to walk out of it. But we helped her, we counseled her, we begged her, we petted her. We tried to make her feel at home, because we know what it takes when you come to a country where the father is not there, your mother is not there, no sister, nobody. So we tried to make her feel at home to keep her in the marriage. And when problems started coming, emanating, she came to us and said, please, this is what your brother is doing. And instantly, if it is the typical Nigerian family, they started blaming the girl and saying, you are the problem. But me and my mother sat down, called my brother, and we were on his case until he stopped that thing that he was doing that was upsetting the wife. The thing about it is that most women,
I think she is lucky.
That, okay, nobody
my sister, she is lucky that you are the friendly type in your family.
You are not going to be close to anybody. But it's not true. I'm telling you, even this sister-in-law that I'm talking about, I do not like her. I never supported them marrying her. I never even attended her wedding because I was not in support. But one thing I know is that I am a woman. And what I know that I don't want somebody to do to me, I will not do to somebody's daughter. If my brother is mistreating the wife, I will stand up and be the voice for her, even if I don't like her person. That is what I'm trying to say. Look for somebody in your husband's family, one person at least that you are close to, just in case. And always, when something serious happens, let them know. Because the day that this thing will come out, where you started the journey from is not where you will come out in it. And people will blame you before people start to investigate and see that it wasn't your fault. Already,
people have castigated you and said all sorts to you that will damage you as a person. So this is the problem I have with this man's wife. She should be able to talk to me, at least one person in the husband's family, and tell them the true position of what is happening to the man. And so, Adoni, we talk later.
Thank you.
I'll call you later. Thank you, ma.
Yeah, we should be rounding up now. This in-law thing, it's somebody, is if you are lucky to have good family, in-laws that embraces you in all totality. Not everybody is lucky to have good in-laws. Not everybody is embraced in their... You will be dating their son. You will be their best of friend. The day you say, I married to, I do to that man, instantly, they see you as enemy. I know what I'm saying. Instantly, you will be an enemy for doing nothing. You will wonder, what did you do? They just don't want to deal with you. And some will feel, I know what I'm saying. I don't want to say some things. If the man is not giving them money, it is the wife that is in charge, that is not letting the man. And they start seeing you as enemy. Make her no talk. Make her no talk. But no matter what, you just do your own parts. Keep that communication a little bit. Be saying erorama, muni kinkini, erorasa, muni kinkini. If a lot of people, it's not about young people, oh, she said young people. No, old and young. We experienced it. Our generation experienced it. A lot of our generation experienced it. So it's not about whether it's about age or not about age, or no matter how good you are. But anybody that wants peace, maybe our generation should learn from it. If you want peace for your child, either your boy child or your girl child, if they are marrying, and you have no choice to support, you better support with love. You better make yourself open. Make yourself accessible to the partner of your child. If your siblings want to see the wife, or the husband as enemy, tell them it's not their enemy. It's their sister, it's their brother. He has become part of the family. While we are experiencing most of this wickedness and reason, in-laws are the reason many people are experiencing it. Oh, Shebeni, you will show you me call. In-laws, they will not show you that they hate you when you are dating, when you are courting their pikin. They will not show you. The day the reality of marriage, that you have now the wife, is mostly husband's family, not wife's family. Wife's family will embrace the man. They want to be part of the man's life. They want to see the man, brother and one con. But husband's family, you are a man, you may not like it. It's the truth. I am speaking as a woman. For not doing them anything. Oh, she they just feel you're coming into their brother's life. Or to the rival instantly. And it is mostly women in that husband's family. No man shaking you. The women in that husband's family instantly will see you as rival. No matter what you do. They will now make themselves incommunicado. They will now turn themselves to the king of the ring. They will turn themselves to somebody you have to be worshipping. Auntie MEC, Emma Sobe. Emma sọ pé some women don't have experience. Emma jẹ́ ká tú ọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀ tán. Èmi ìmọ̀ kan tí mò ń sọ, èmi experience ẹ̀ now. Mo experience ẹ̀ now. But mo ní àwọn tí mo close mọ́ nínú family yẹn. Mo experience ẹ̀ for doing nothing. I was just seen as a threat, as a rival, and whatever. Emma jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Tán bá dẹ̀ sọ pé yàn ṣe báyìí, mo lawọ́ gan. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe tó máa tẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn. Kò sí bẹ́ ṣe bọ́ wọ́n tó. In-laws are the reason tí obìnrin mi fi dájú fún ọkọ wọn.
Hello, ma.
Yeah, you are home. You have to lower the phone. Ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa wò mí. You always call my show. I will not put it off.
Hello.
You are calling. Turn off the other phone. You can't be watching, hearing me, and be talking to me. Nǹkan tí ń lọ fojú ẹlòmíì rí ló ń lọ wájú yẹn. Somebody is coming into your family. Ó ti di family yín. So any woman tó ń wò mí lénìí, obìnrin ló máa ń ṣe kíní yẹn, do not men. Obìnrin, the men will embrace you, but the women, èṣù burúkú. Èṣù burúkú. Once a woman is a child, if somebody is coming into your family, ó ti di àbúrò yín, ó ti di ẹ̀gbọ́n yín. Embrace them. See, if you want peace of mind for your brother or your son, you cannot make your partner, your child's partner, you can't see them as enemy. Kò wá ní kó fẹ́ sinmi nínú ilé yẹn. Oh, wọ́n náà ò ní ní sinmi. Ọmọ yín ò ní ní sinmi, sorry. Because tí ò bá sí wípé ibi tí ń lọ máa ń gbéra wọn wọlé sí, how will a wife a máa sọ fún ìyá ọmọ pé o ò lè wọnú ilé ọmọ ẹ, you can't come, you have to call me. Àrífín wo ló fẹ́ fàdébé ló wá débẹ̀ yẹn? Kí ló fa àrífín? Tọ́mọ yín bá marry, ẹ fún wọn láyè pé wọ́n fọ́ra wọn. Ìwọ̀nba lèèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ tójú bá àárín wọn, but you make them friends from afar. It's not as if you want to make them friends. You now choke them. Let's say the truth to ourselves. You choke them. You want to know everything they are doing. You want to be in their house all the time. No, they need their privacy as couple. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ra wọn. A lot of marriage breakup, in-law, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, brother, àbúrò-in-law, ẹ̀gbọ́n-in-law, ló kó bá marriage mi. If not, how will somebody have issues and the woman is refusing to talk to the... You remember, we are learning something. I'm not blaming the woman now or blaming anybody. How will somebody marry and the in-law, nǹkan ṣe ọmọ wọn, the wife doesn't want to talk to them? Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ wò láti bẹ̀. Kí ló ṣe fún, kí ló dé tí yẹn? Ta ló yẹ kó kọ́kọ́ gbọ́? Ta ló yẹ kó kọ́kọ́ gbọ́? Mọ́mì, ara ọmọ yín ò yá o. Ọmọ yín nǹkan kan ṣe báyìí o. Ó wá di, I don't want to talk to them. Òun náà dẹ̀ sọ yẹn pé ẹ lè force ẹ̀, and nobody can force her. Kí náà jọ fàdé bẹ̀ yẹn? Go and listen to the video again. Níbi tí the full video 17 minutes ni, not the one I posted o, the one I played yesterday. Where àbúrò ìyàwó was saying pé wọ́n ti máa ń jà tipẹ́, àti máa ń bá wọn dá sọ̀rọ̀ tipẹ́. Kí ló kan tí wọ́n? Kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa dá sọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ̀ ní dá sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ bá nǹkan jẹ́. Once people marry, wọ́n máa ń sọ fọ́kọ àti ìyàwó, ẹ ti marry. Ẹ tó marry lẹ ṣe marry. You are telling us you are mature to handle it. Handle yourself. They always tell couple, third party, ni outside, ni ìyá àti bàbá gan, outsider ni wọ́n nínú ilé. Of course, àwọn náà bí. But when it comes to nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wọn, lọ́rọ̀ ọkọ láya, problem àwọn méjèèjì nìyẹn. But family mi, ìyá ọkọ mi, àbúrò ọkọ mi, wọ́n á tan pinpin, wọ́n á tan finfin, wọ́n á ṣe kinní kan. By the time you are telling the partner, mi like ọtọ́kọ ẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí o, èmi ò lè gbà o, ẹ kóró sí wọn nínú. Anyway, we are still hopeful the lady will call us. I have to stop at this point. I really tried. Ẹ ti jẹ́ ń fẹ́ fún dáadáa. Because our family man passionate gan pẹ̀. Ẹ ti jẹ́ ń fẹ́ fún. So, hopefully the lady will call. Hopefully people who know her will still try and call. We are still hopeful to get more information. And above all, we are appealing again and again. We are appealing that this lady should please temper justice with mercy. We are appealing. I personally am appealing to her to please be on the part of humanity, be on the part of empathy, and think this could be me. Let the family have access to this man. There is nothing you want to do about it. Pé wọ́n má bọ orúkọ ara ẹ jẹ́, má bọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ ẹ jẹ́. History will await you later in future. Whatever you do today is going to become history. Do you want them to talk bad history concerning you to your children? That this is what you did. Ibi tí ẹnu dé, ẹsẹ̀ ò débẹ̀. Where leg dey reach, where mouth dey reach, leg can never waka reach there. So think of the tomorrow of those your children. The 3 kids, Tobi Fumanji. We are glad they said the man is still alive. We are glad they said the man is still in hospital. The only thing is that he can't talk. But everything going around, he can see. He is aware of it. That's hope. He can come out of it later. He might not be able to talk. He might even come out and still walk. A lot of people have gone through it. Not the ring. Hello?
Because I have a personal experience. I stopped reporting my husband to his family members in 2012 when I discovered that discussing him with them is an avenue for them to milk him. They will now start using the opportunity that people that ordinarily wouldn't be able to come to him. But for the fact that I had gone to report him to them, the opportunity and milk to get things. So that 2012, in fact, after quarreling and after the matter had been settled, the husband and wife, once you come together, you start, deliberating on what and what this person said, what and what the other party said. So, and he said that,
English, please.
Over 2 million naira.
English, please, so that can learn. So
that if not that you're going to report me to so and so person. I don't want to use he or she. The person wouldn't have been able to
take about
come
2
into
million.
me. The person wouldn't have been able to penetrate into him in such a way that the person brought a bill of over 2.something million naira that he used in roofing her house for her.
You see, they do it for selfish purpose.
And I was like, really?
Yeah.
So since that 2012, I decided not to report him again to any family member.
Are you still together?
Had peace since then. I've had peace since then, and they took me as an enemy because I stopped reporting him to them.
Oh.
They now say I am proud, I am arrogant, I am pompous, I am this, I am
Don't
that.
let them know what is happening in your home. If your husband offends you, kneel for them inside that your room and beg you. Finish it inside bedroom. It's none of their business.
So I stopped reporting him to them. So I just wanted to buttress your points.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. All right, at this point, I think we have to stop. We have really tried. Hey. Okay. Nobody should call again, please. Nobody, please. Hey, Joe, nobody should call again so I can stop. Till almost 3 hours, Lori show. Hello? 3.5 hours. Hello?
Hello?
You are online, please. You want to contribute?
Yeah, someone was still talking.
No, I'm the one talking. Because I was saying I didn't hear you. You are the one hearing me on the other phone now.
I'm saying that no matter what quarrel is going on between them, there's no reason why you keep somebody's child who is in that condition and not call the parents.
That's what
I don't know what people are calling and saying nonsense. We are all mothers. I have mother. I know what I'm going through. Standing for hours to train my children in college.
Yeah.
Then you come and marry you, my son will be sick, and you tell me bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are calling and begging her. If that guy dies, is she going to bury the guy alone and tell the family of the guy to go to hell?
My brother, as things are, let's appeal. We don't know. We are not privy to the full story. Okay?
Whatever the story is,
I agree.
The guy has mother and father and family.
Yes.
Once health is involved, you have a reason or you owe their family an obligation to give them full detail of what's going on with their child.
You are right.
That is the right thing. I don't know why Nigerians come to abroad, they start misbehaving, divorce their husband, maltreat their husband.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what is going on. Because
it's both gender, both gender meant. Women meant, women who meant. For abroad, once they get abroad, everybody is now becoming selfish.
I don't know what they see in this America or
Canada and all the rest.
Once they get to Europe or whatever, they just change.
They become selfish.
If you don't want to marry this guy again before you go to this stage, you divorce him and go.
Simple.
And if whatever they quarrel, no matter the quarrel, somebody got sick and was rushed to hospital that same day, you're supposed to start calling the family. Whether you're talking to the parents, you're not talking to, you can't be quarreling with the whole village. You're quarreling with the father, the mother, the sister, the brother, the whole, no cousin, no relative. That lady must be a demon. I'm sorry to use that language. I don't know. Other caller, there's a caller from Canada that I don't know what she's trying to justify, because if she has a son,
I think he knows the woman. That's what I think.
Say the same thing.
Yeah.
Because nobody is holding anybody's life. They might say, come on, someone that is even well dies.
Yeah.
Someone that is well, that is just go to work, they fall and die.
Mm-hmm.
Not to talk of someone on coma or on stroke.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's something like Best Hospital. Oh, Canada, people are dying in America every day. On Monday here, a brother in my church died. He was in church on Sunday. On Monday, by Tuesday, they brought a message on church WhatsApp that 41-year-old guy died. So anybody can die. So someone that is well and happy die. Then is it someone that is on stroke that we are now anticipating? He just stroke. He will come out. He just stroke. He cannot come out. He can die. It's both ways. He can get well, which we are all praying for him. He can also die.
Yeah.
So when something happens, keep your pride and whatever. By now, she should even be running around to get documents to emergency to let one of the family members come to Canada.
That will even help her, to taking care of that man.
The person will watch and see what is going on, so that in case anything goes wrong, they won't hold her responsible. And that woman is saying, why can't they come from London to stand on this? Someone that is not even calling the family. So if somebody now comes from London to Canada, will that kind of woman let them into the house?
She won't too.
She definitely won't. People are please, Auntie Aduni, you should stop begging. Let everybody raise their voice against the woman. Evil is evil. When we see evil, we call it evil. That man, Oriyomi, I watched him. I was at work when he was doing that program. I was watching. The man was just yelling because anybody will yell. Anybody seeing this situation,
it's a cry of SOS, save our soul.
The mother must have been crying. They must have called that man in distress. And it's whatever they told the man is why the man would have spoken that way. And if it is your child, will you also take it? Some of these women are evil. Let's call a spade a spade. Thank you for picking my call.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I'll be my sister then. Yeah, no more call. So, the way we do things are different. I will still appeal. They say we should not appeal. At this stage, I will still appeal to her for our own good. For our own good. Not for any reason. We don't know her. We are not going to share if anything happens. But I will still say she should reach out to the family. And whatever has happened, at this point, she has to put it aside. She has to keep it aside. She doesn't have to make it public. They will now go to tell Uriyomi she has called us and this is what she said. So, opinion temi. That is what I think. But I think also, ohun tutu, o ma yobi lapo ngba mi. The first time Uriyomi ma handle case nyen, he said he called the lady refused to pick. No, she picked. And I think I can refresh memory. Hold on, please. If I refresh memory, I really want to. But yeah, minimum missing kokombe. Just like 4 minutes. Lori yomi fi sorombe.
Welcome to Agidigbo.
No, unkolele. Eje kin lo si to wa lori page mi. I think that was where he was really screaming it out and say egba wa o. Then we stop and close there. Show Nkoni. Okay.
Canada ti wà ńlẹ̀ bá ń wo Canada obìnrin tí a gbé wá níjẹta tá a ní ó ti dá ọkọ ẹ̀gúnlẹ̀ ní Canada tá a ní kò dá ọkọ ẹ̀gúnlẹ̀ ní Canada lọ́lọ́kọ ọ̀hún láksidẹ̀ǹtì tá a gbé wá sórí ètò wọn ò bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa bíi pé n ti ń dùn àwọn ẹbí ọkọ wọn dùn wọ́n nígbà tá à ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ń sọ bíi pé nǹkan kan wà tó wà important ju kọ́kọ́ àwọn lálàáfíà lọ ìdí nù tá a fi gbé àǹtí tẹ̀ ń wò yìí wá sórí afẹ́fẹ́ mo sì rántí pé mo tún bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí ní àbọ̀kọ lóyún mo bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí Auntie tẹ́ ẹ bá ń gbọ́ mi, please do the needful. Please ma, do the needful. Ẹ máa wo gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà o. Ẹ máa wo ọkọ̀ àǹtí yìí o. Ẹ rọ́kọ̀ wọn báyìí o. Ẹ sì rí mọ́tò tí wọ́n lọ́kọ̀ àwọn fi lásídẹ̀ǹtì tọkọ̀ wọn fi di vegetable. Ọkọ̀ tó lásídẹ̀ǹtì nù o. Ṣé ẹ ti rọ́kọ̀ tó lásídẹ̀ǹtì? Ṣé ẹ rí àríyọ̀ lẹ́ ń wò ó? Àwọn ẹbí àríyọ̀ míì ó ṣeé ṣe kí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa rí fọ́tò yìí. Àríyọ̀ lẹ́ ń wò ó ọkọ rẹ̀ nu. Ọkọ̀ tó lásídẹ̀ǹtì Ford gan lọkọ̀ ọ̀hún. Ọkọ̀ tó lásídẹ̀ǹtì ní. Àwọn ibi tọkọ̀ yẹn ti lásídẹ̀ǹtì nu. Àwọn ibi tó ti lásídẹ̀ǹtì nu ó lẹ́ ń wò ó.
Lady yẹn ó pòṣàn.
Ọkọ̀ tó lásídẹ̀ǹtì ẹ jẹ́ kó ọmọ Nàìjíríà ó tún rí. Ọkọ̀ gangan nu ẹ wá jẹ́ arọ́kọ. Ọkọ rẹ̀ ṣé ẹ kàn kó fọ́tò ọkọ̀ pọ̀ ní
ẹ jẹ́ ká yẹ máa gbọ́.
Ọkọ̀ ló ti di vegetable yìí o. Tọ́ bá lèèyàn di vegetable ní ìlú òyìnbó tí wọ́n gbìyànjú àti sọ ni pé kò lè dá nǹkan kan ṣe mọ́, kò lè help ara ẹ̀ mọ́, kò lè gbápá, kò lè gbẹ́sẹ̀, kò lè ṣe nǹkan kan mọ́. Àríyọ̀ lẹ́ ń wòye o. Ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ pé àwọn ẹbí àríyọ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa rí picture ilé clearly báyìí ni wọ́n lè ti rí irú míì tó ti jọ́.
So lady yẹn ló sẹ́ǹdẹ̀.
Ọkọ àǹtí Gbémisọ́lá lẹ̀ ń wò. Ọkọ̀ tọkọ àǹtí Gbémisọ́lá fi wá lásídẹ̀ǹtì tá àǹtí Gbémisọ́lá tọkọ wọn fi wá dà báyìí ẹ tún já rọ.
You see, on this page, Opinion Matters, somebody said, remember how our people ask questions sometimes, which can be confrontational, which can lead to you not being willing to cooperate. Thank you very much.
Ọkọ̀ ire. Ṣé lásídẹ̀ǹtì ìlú èbó ṣe máa rí ni? Tí nǹkan bá ti bá bọ́ńbà báyìí èyí ó di vegetable ni.
Stroke ló ní
alájí. Àwọn ní ogun ẹ̀yìn tẹ́ wà ń lo ìbò lásídẹ̀ǹtì àwọn náà ní lásídẹ̀ǹtì Nàìjíríà o. Ẹ wo accident yẹn ọkọ̀ tí wọ́n fi lásídẹ̀ǹtì ni. We need more clarification on this.
Stroke ló ní stroke.
Tí wọ́n pé kó mọ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń wakọ̀ lọ ni wọ́n ní attack inú mọ́tò ni mọ́tò yẹn kàn kọlù bìkan. Àbí ìkẹ́kẹ́ ti wà lára wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ tí ṣọ́ọ̀kì yẹn bá lára wọn.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan nìyẹn. That is exactly what happened.
Ó yẹ ká rí ẹnìkan ní accident kẹ̀ kò yá wa náà o accident láti Gbémisọ́lá lọ́kọ̀ àwọn ni o ọkọ̀ tí wọ́n fi accident ní o.
Kí ló dé tí irú Oríyọmí yẹn tó ti béèrè kò bá farabalẹ̀ ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ yóò bá má lè tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí nǹkan báyìí ẹ jẹ́ ká yìí máa gbọ́ lọ. Because
àwa o àti Gbémisọ́lá.
mo gbọ́ bì kan tó ń sọ wípé bóyá wọ́n lò ó ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́.
Àti tẹ̀ ń wò yìí ẹ ń bá mọ̀ wọ́n ìbéèrè là ń bi wọ́n o torí pé ẹ̀yin náà níyà ẹ̀yin náà lóòbí ẹ̀yin àtọkọ yín sì jọ wà Nàìjíríà kẹ́ tó lọ Canada bí òbí yín ṣe fẹ́ rẹ́yìn náà padà Nàìjíríà kí wọ́n kú àmójúbà yín ọmọ wọn dé kí wọ́n kí ẹ kú oríire níláwó òbí àríyọ̀ náà fẹ́ rí kó náà padà wá ni wọ́n fẹ́ kí ẹ kú oríire sẹ́ni wọ́n wáyé dáná ni ọkùnrin ń kàdánwò lọ́wọ́ obìnrin lóṣù níyàwó obìnrin ń kàdánwò lára ọkùnrin lóṣù lọ́kọ ìgbéyàwó ọ̀yẹ́ kọ́ jẹ́nu ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n kọ́ yẹ kọ́ jẹ́ bùdó òníra kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan àti Gbémisọ́lá ní kán mọ́ yọ àwọn lẹ́nu báwọn ẹbí ọkọ àwọn bá fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan ọkọ wọn kán máa bọ̀ Canada náà ṣe Canada jábùjá tá a wọkọ̀
ìyẹn lè díẹ̀
àbójẹ́ kó tá a bọ̀ nú ọkọ̀ tá a lọ
ìyẹn lè díẹ̀
lẹ́yìn ọmọ mélòó ọmọ mẹ́ta lẹ́yìn ọmọ mẹ́ta. We deserve to know so many hidden things on this matter. Àwọn nǹkan kan farasin tá a gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀. Àti Gbémisọ́lá níta ẹ̀rú ilé jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lóòótọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n mi nílò àwọn nǹkan kan kí n tó gbà pé bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí. Àwọn police kí ni ná? Police kí ni? Police report ń kọ́. Police report ń kọ́. Report insurance ńkọ́ wọ́n ṣàṣe insurance pé mọ́tò accident o kí ni insurance sọ ń pa ẹ̀ kí ni police report kí ni gravity accident yẹn tó sọ kọ.
This is where another thing the lady should have done even if she doesn't want to talk to them for reason best known to her. I'm not going to talk much on that. She should have just photocopy the details of the accident, the details of his medical issue in the hospital and everything and send it to Oriyomi and tell Oriyomi this is a private issue. The documents must not go outside or else I will sue you. I am sending this to exonerate myself. Only were close there from there. Òun ló mọ reason. Ṣó ti yé yín. But no matter what, the family, she may not want to talk to the family, but the family deserves to be talked to. So kò lè rule yẹn out.
Àbáwọn ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n sọ fún wa.
Ẹ jẹ́ àyè máa gbọ́.
Àríyọ̀lẹ̀ ń wò yìí. Àríyọ̀lẹ̀ ń wò yìí. A dẹ̀ ti rí àwọn ìwé kan mà tí Àríyọ̀ ti kọ kí ásídẹ́ǹtì ètò ẹlọ́pẹ̀ lásídẹ́ǹtì kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ok, ibi tí mò ń lọ gangan.
Àti àwọn ìwé kan tó ti kọ tó fẹ̀sùn kàn yín wípé ẹ máa yẹ fóònù òun wò.
Ìyẹn ló mà láàrin ọkọ àtìyàwó alájì.
Ṣé tó ń bá ti sùn tán?
Ọkọ àtìyàwó wo fóònù ara wọn is normal. Ìyẹn ò ń ṣe big deal and it's not enough to accuse her of something. You may not like what I'm saying. I'm on the side of that humanity that she did wrong. But irú fóònù pé wọ́n yẹ fóònù wò is like pointing to something.
Ṣé kìí ṣe pé ẹ bá wọn kankan pàdé nínú fóònù?
Tí ọ̀rọ̀ ò bá dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀, tí ò ń ṣe pé bóyá she is involved in that case on how the man became what he is, á dùn èèyàn, anybody ló máa dùn. Especially if, yeah, she doesn't want to talk to the family. If where the man is, she's really trying her best láti tọ́jú ẹ̀. Ó wrong that pé kò jẹ́ kó mọ̀, but at the same time, wọ́n lọ rojọ́ fóònù sìn kí lọ rojọ́ fóònù bá dé pé ààrẹ ò yá, she doesn't want to talk to him, to the family.
Tó padà bí inú tó ṣe sábà bí àwọn nǹkan kan. Àti Gbémisọ́lá ó wọ ọmọ Nàìjíríà kọ́ mọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ dákun ẹ jáde tán ní ti bíbá mi jà àbí ní ti bíbá mi sòdodo.
Òkè alájì ò tiẹ̀ ní kó má bóun jà.
Ẹ lè jáde láti jà ẹ dẹ̀ lè jáde láti sòdodo. Kò sí ètò àfẹ́ ń bẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ jáde. Àwọn òbí Àríyọ̀ ni wọ́n ń sunkún bí wọ́n ti dàgbà. Àwọn àbúrò rẹ̀ tó wà ní London níjọ́ ẹ̀mẹ́rin wọ́n wá bá mi. Kò síbi tí mo lọ tí wọ́n wá pàdé mi. Ẹkún ni wọ́n ń sun káàkiri. Wọ́n ò gbádùn ayé wọn. Àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ tó wà ní London. Àwọn òbí ẹ̀ tó wà Nàìjíríà náà sunkún káàkiri. Àtàdúró Èkìtì ni bàbá àtìyá ẹ̀ ti wá bí. Wọn ò lọ lé wọn sùn dọjọ́ kejì. Nítorí ọmọ wọn. Àkọ́bí tí wọ́n nìyẹn náà. Ta ni ọmọ bíi táboyún gbà bímọ ká tó pé káboyún ọkọ̀ dí síná. Kí ló dé àǹtí Gbémisọ́lá? Ẹ má rò pé ẹ̀ sí Nàìjíríà o. And you can do anything and get away with it. It's not done, ma.
So, ṣé ń gbọ́? Already is assuming in this case, is concluding in this case. Yeah, it is a responsibility to carry the family along. She needs to do that. Yeah, we agree. But you don't just start concluding and assuming. Assumption to get wípé ó lè wọ́ sí nǹkan sí. What has phone got to do with it? What has it got to do with it? I'm seeing somebody saying, it's pepper and onions. Going into your husband's phone. Ẹ wá ń bí, ẹ bọ́ sí bí. Ẹni tí ò bá ṣe nǹkan tí kò yẹ kó ṣe, kò yẹ kó bẹ̀rù pọ́n bo fóònù òun. Excuse me. You see all these cases, you're not supposed to go to your husband's phone. You're not supposed to. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti save ẹlòmíì. By going to husband's phone, by going to woman's phone, ó ti rescue ẹlòmíì from destruction. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. It has rescued some people from being destroyed by who they call their partner. That is planning something bad for them, lying to them. Is it somebody that tó rò pé òun ti fẹ́ èèyàn? You marry somebody not knowing the man is married to somebody else and you thought you are married to him. Fóònù ló tú àṣírí now. Fóònù ló tú àṣírí. The man was keeping 2 homes and the wife does not know. Kí lẹ̀ ń sọ? What is marriage when you have to hide things from your partner? Ẹ gbé pé don't check phone lọ ẹgbẹ́ síwájú. Don't check phone. What are you hiding from your partner? What are you doing that your partner is not supposed to know? Èèyàn kan wá finá sórí òrùlé sùn tẹ́ máa fi bà tiẹ̀ jẹ́. What are you keeping That person is your wife, right? That person is your husband, right? So what is the secrecy for? Kéèyàn sùnra kó sùnra rárá tó dẹ̀ rí pé òun ṣe kọ́lọ́fín òun rìn kébékébé òun ṣe tí Tom and Jerry gbogbo wa kọ́lọ̀ dẹ̀. Even you as a man, if your wife is doing some kurukere waka, you will too phone. Ẹ máa yẹ sọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ lè gbà. You will check the phone. Your wife is doing kurukere waka, and you are looking at something is not okay. Something is not okay. Something is not okay. And you will just leave. And this is somebody you thought you are putting all your life on. Not knowing wípé ó ń use ẹni. That person is just taking advantage. Well, tí n bá ṣe tán nǹkan tí n bá máa ṣe máa plan tèmi kọ́ lélẹ̀. Why are you hiding phone? God bless you. He that will come with equity must come with a clean hands. Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin náà ẹ lè gbà. Kíyàwó ẹ̀ máa ṣe kùrùkẹrẹ. Many men orí fóònù rántí mọ̀ pé ìyàwó àwọn ló ń dó obìnrin mi now. What is marriage if you have to hide things from each other? Where is the sincerity? Where is the trust? Where is the transparency? Then if you have to do that, keep yourself. Ká mọ̀ pé boyfriend, girlfriend, no string attached. That's okay. You marry somebody, ẹni tó bímọ fún. If it's not working again, it's understandable. You keep something, you start doing something different. And ìyá wá sùn, you will not shock the person. Kí ló dé tọkùnrin mi fi rí stroke orí fóònù ni? Kí ló dé tóbìnrin mi náà tó ń di èrò àrò orí fóònù ni? The only thing ni pé if you know your body cannot carry it, don't look at anybody's phone. Kàn rọra fògbà láyé wọn. Ìwọ náà ibi tí problem ti ń wà náà dé leléyìí. Ibi tó ti ń wà náà leléyìí. By the time it gets to pé a jọ ń ṣọ́ra wa kí ló kùn? Tá a lè trust ara wa. Abeg. Àyíká tó sọ̀rọ̀ kúrò rẹ̀ máa sọ pé ibi kan máa wo fóònù náà ní tí problem ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀. Why are they checking phone? Why are they checking phone? Why are they checking phone? Why are they checking phone?
It's not done, ma. You need to talk to us. Mo bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀. Bóyá kọ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà gbọ́n tí mo bá yín sọ. Bóyá kọ́ gbọ́n tí mo bá yín sọ. Tó bá ṣe é ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ọmọ Nàìjíríà gbọ́n tí mo bá ti sọ. Ẹ gbọ́n tí mo bá wọn sọ.
Madam, this is Oriyomi Hamzat. Oriyomi Hamzat gangan ló bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. He said there is God o. Ṣé bó bìnrin ni? Ṣé bẹ́yìn náà bímọ? Ṣé bó wọ ọmọ lẹ́yìn náà ṣe? Ìyá tó bí ọkọ yín wà Nàìjíríà. Bàbá tó bí wà Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ẹbí rẹ̀ wà Nàìjíríà. Ọkọ yín dẹ̀ wà nírú position báyìí tá à ń wò báyìí. Ẹ dẹ̀ gbé ẹ́gò lé orí láti dá wọn lóhùn, láti dá wa gan tá a tún coming into the matter lóhùn. A bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọmọlúàbí. Ṣùgbọ́n you acted otherwise. I am surprised somebody in a civilized environment like you can act like this. I don't even understand. Why did you do this? You are a Yoruba woman. Born and bred in Yoruba. Why did you act like this, madam? I don't even know what to say. Ọkọ yìí tẹ́ bímọ fún. Tẹ́ jọ ṣègbéyàwó. Tẹ́ lẹ́ni fẹ́ra yín. Ọkọ yìí ti wá di vegetable kalẹ̀ báyìí. Ẹ wá ń sẹ́ndì mọ́tò tí bọ́mbà trash lásán. I said I want to see police report that prove that the man had an accident. For crying out loud, same environment now. That's not Nigeria. We need to be convinced that this man has not been used. We need to be convinced that something funny has not happened to this man. Kede fún wa ní proof. Kede wa exonerated. And so fún wa, I'm buying sorry to dawa loma. Do we have any
say she doesn't hold no explanation. It's unfortunate. But she should just do the needful. She has that right to say she doesn't hold no explanation.
But for us to do the right thing, that is what we are made for. Madam, we need police reports. Some evidences that will prove that your husband had an accident.
The car you just sent to us does not prove anything. You are now saying there is God. Who's supposed to say there is God? Bàbá bó ṣe dàgbà tó ẹ wò ìyá bó ṣe dàgbà tó. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ yín náà bímọ? Ṣé bá àwọn òbí tí yín náà ń bẹ́ ń bì kan? Kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Tó bá jẹ́ pé otherwise, other side náà ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. This is how we act. And after the matter, we don't care to know you. We don't care to know Ariyo. We don't care to know the family of Ariyo. It's just for us here to do the needful.
Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Send us the needed information that will exonerate you. 1 million quotes cannot prevent us from doing our job. Send us what we need.
That is a threat. That is a threat. That 1 million of her cannot stop them from doing what they need to do. And 1 million of you cannot take any information from me. Take it or leave it. She's not obligated to speak if she doesn't want to. But we are appealing. She should think of those old people. That is all I will say as I'm leaving now. So if you tell me pay, she said 1 million. Oh, they love Canada now. No, they can't go to meet her in Canada. Even if they go, she has the right to call police on them. Remember, she's in a society where things work, where you don't trespass. Nobody can trespass to go to New York where she is. So 1 million of her, one of her can say to hell with everybody. But we are saying she should please think of those parents, the mother and the father. She may not want to speak to any one of them. She has that. I'm going to be fair in this case. She should think of the parents alone, the mother, the father. If you are watching me, my darling sister, call them on video call. Muyiwa, don't ask me question. If you have been watching the video, don't ask me that, am I supporting the woman? Don't ask me that. I am being realistic and I'm facing the reality on ground. Okay? I am facing the reality the way. I'm not sentimental. I'm not going to be sentimental, emotional. The way things are. You don't tell me to hell with me that 1 million of me cannot do nothing. Then I will tell you 1 million of me can do something. I will not do what she did. God forbid. I will never. I will even stand by that man to make sure I take care of him. I will stand by the man. I will take care of the man. Because anything will be more funny. But I am not her. She is her. Remember, you don't even know her plans. Maybe she doesn't even have plans to go back to Nigeria again. There. If anything should happen to that man, can the family provide funds to fi gbe lọ sí Naija? Ṣọ́n provide it. Àtòkù àtàyè òun ló ní. She don't even if they can provide the funds, she has the ultimate authority on whatever they want to do with the man. Níbẹ̀ yẹn. Adeoye, if you don't know how to follow issues, social media analysis, please go leave my page and don't tell me I'm going back and forth. Something brought us to this stage again. Kí mo bó ṣe ń analysis or kí mo bó ṣe ń follow analysis ọ̀rọ̀. We just played a video. Video tí mo play ni mo fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ nsìn. You saying I'm going back and forth. I'm not going back and forth. I am saying at this stage, they are still legally married. They are not divorced. She's the next of kin. Gira kò rọrùn tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ pariwo jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Oríyọmí máa múṣẹ́ mi ṣe. Kò lè dúró lórí kéèsì yẹn nìkan. Ẹ máa fi sentiment ṣe nǹkan at emotions. You know you are most of you living abroad. Do they use sentiment or emotions to treat you guys? In the case of in things of that involve law, they don't even use ọmọ ẹ̀ mà ní. bàbá ẹ̀ máa ní, ọkọ ẹ̀ máa ní, ìyàwó ẹ̀ máa ní, ẹlẹ́ran ara máa ní wọ́n náà. No, wọn kì í ṣe. Millions of anybody cannot force that lady to do anything except you use the right word, pacifying words. Àwọn ìyá fẹ́ bọ́ wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ó kú òye ni, they want to see. And we had to talk to her. Please, what you are doing is not right. Be empathetic on this case. Whatever they have done to you, forgive. Whatever they do for you, forgive. Remember, you are a mother too. Think of your own children too. Don't let karma come to them. Allow those people talk to their children, their son. At least one dànù ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ ní ṣùlọ́kà ni. Allow the man, please. I mean the family. I may take the word please out of it because I don't have to beg her. It's none of my business. But I can say allow the husband. For empathy reason. We have established the fact that Oyinlonwo, somebody called in. She still goes to see the man. Kò abandon ọkọ ẹ̀. So kí wá láriwo? Kò abandon ẹ̀. Àwọn yan Oyinlonwo dáadáa. The only thing ni wípé kò fẹ́ bá family ọkọ sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ni family ọkọ ṣe? How did they get to that stage? They are supposed to be her parents. How is she seeing them as enemy? Why did she become somebody she doesn't want to? Why did they become somebody she doesn't want to relate with? Ẹ̀kọ́ ni everybody kọ́ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Tọ́n bá lè lọ sí Canada kan lọ sí Canada. Tọ́n bá lọ sí Canada, they won't allow them. She's the wife. They will not. Kí ló tà ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí illiterate? They will not. Ṣé family level? Ọmọ 18 years, you are in abroad. Your child of 18 years. Have you tried to call the school and the school will tell you we can't talk to you? We can't talk to you. Mo pe ngbà kan, mo pe school ọmọ mi. Wọ́n ní how old mo sọ. Wọ́n ní sorry ma'am. Let him call us by himself. Wọ́n jẹ́ ń dá sí. Bó ṣe wà nìyẹn. Mo ní I'm the mother. Wọ́n ní yes ma'am I know. He has to call us by himself. Orí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? Gbémisọ́lá àbí kí ló ń jẹ́? Adétutù àbí Abọ́láńlé? Dákun ìyá mi. Èmi máa pẹ̀tù sí ẹnu ni. Èmi ò ní bá wọn bú ẹ. Gbogbo nǹkan táwọn ìyá ọkọ ẹ ò bá ṣe fún àti bàbá ọkọ ẹ. Jèbùrẹ́. Òun wò mí, àwọn tọ́mọ ẹ̀ ń wò mí. Òun làwọn èèyàn tán tí ọ̀sán làwọn tọ́mọ ẹ̀ ti ń pè mí. Jèbùrẹ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Jèbùrẹ́ awo ìgbẹ́bẹ̀. Rọ láwọn ọmọ rọjọ́ tó dùn mọ́ ìwà àtọkọ ẹ láàrin. Wọ́n lóye ń tọ́jú according to nǹkan tí mo gbọ́. Ó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ó jẹ́ òótọ́ I don't know. Ìwọ ló ní final say. Òkú àtàyè ìwọ ló ní. But we are saying please get across to the family, especially to the parents. Rántí pé wọnú àbíamọ ni ẹ́, o dẹ̀ mọjọ́ ọ̀la. Mama, the parents of Amos, they never wish or pray that a day like this will come in their life. Likewise, you don't know what tomorrow holds for your children. For that reason alone, please, if you are watching me, get across to his parents. Let them see him. Do a video call or send it to them with voice notes. But I think it will be good if you do a video call, let them see him. Let him gesture. Bọ́n ṣe ló ń gesture bí tó wà. Kó gesture. That will pacify them. How suit inú wọn díẹ̀. It will suit their mind a little bit. Let them see him. This is your son. Ọmọ yín rè mi ò fi nǹkan kan ṣe. Send them his medical history. Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ keep ẹ̀ láti ṣe mọ́. Ó ti late. You can't hide anything anymore. Don't hide anything. If he doesn't want people to know at this point, you have to let the people know. His family, not outsider. Send it to his family. If they can now take it to Oriyomi, it's on them. Send it to his family. This is his medical history. This is what is going on with him. This is medical reports. Send it to them. Bóyá ọmọdé ni máa sọ pé ó ṣe é for you to go this way. Ọ̀rọ̀ yóò lè kó lè tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí rárá. bóyá nǹkan ló ṣe ẹ́ for you to say no, I don't know, but at this point nothing should be hidden anymore. Ó dàárọ̀.